Yellow, good morning, everyone. And we got everyone except for one of the crew here right now. Say hi, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Yo, what's going on?
I wasn't going to say a word. I wasn't going to say one word.
I was about to say,
Did we ruin it for you, Gil?
Don't do me wrong. Don't do me wrong. I swear
just
to
was
God.
Mean.
So, it's called Vod Review. However, since, oh my God, I can hear myself.
Yeah, it's because it's mine. I wanted you to hear yourself, Jeremy.
Oh my God, I was like, what the hell?
Curveball.
I was
Gil throwing him off his game.
I was looking like, what is, like, is my mic fucked up again? Oh no, not again. But yeah,
I'm all for the memes.
So, it does say Draftlocke Vod Review Finale. We are going to review VODs, that's not the issue. However, this is more of a reunion. We have 5 out of the 6 people. Unfortunately, Tank is probably working right now. We don't know his situation. He cannot join us. But we are hoping for him to be the best. Hopefully, we will see him soon. If he comments, please like the comment. Be nice, And if he has a final statement, hopefully he's going to send one later. That'll be really nice as well. But yeah, let's just introduce everyone. Just, for the final season 1 of the Draftlocke Championship. Hi, I am Jervy. I came in first place, -5. Go ahead, Saren.
Oh, I'm Saren. I came in second.
Gil? Yep.
That's my intro.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Gil. I came in third because I got hacked to death.
All right, Leaf.
Skill issue.
And I'm Leaf Free Gaming. I came in 4th by technicality.
All right, and that is it. Oh, wait.
Oh, we've got one more. It is your reigning, defending, undisputed Draftlocke champion of the world. It is yours truly, Socks.
Lord help us. Well, with that being said, we are going to first watch Leaf's VOD, see how he did it. Because I'm gonna be 100% real here. I wasn't watching your POV. I was like almost there at the end, and I'm like, wait, you restarted and you are this far? Like, how did that happen? Well, if you have any sort of like things to say before we start, Leaf, because this is your stream. Oh well, no,
So I proved that I did not have a skill issue.
Okay.
You had a super skill issue. I got
That's
it.
what they all say.
Well, just so that
Leaf
we
just had a Farfetch.
he did have
Yeah,
Farfetched.
and Farfetched is blessed.
Farfetch came in clutch. Hey, Jervy, before you start, not to derail you, do you want to share the link for the forum?
Yes. Okay,
I cannot share it.
Yeah, I know. So with that being said, there is a forum for you viewers to write down what you liked, what you didn't like, what you think could have some sort of improvement, or like, what do you want to see from us? We're going to do a second edition of this, second season of this, and it's going to be very exciting. But please, if you haven't yet, please just fill out the forum. It does help us to understand what you guys want from this series itself, because we want to improve on it for sure, 100%. So if you don't mind, watch both the stream, because I need the watch hours, of course, and fill out the form. That would be really appreciated. So let's start off with Socks. Do you think the first gym is worth watching, or should we just straight go to the second gym?
Honestly,
I was about to say, you said
Yeah,
video.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
I mean, you can ask Socks. Socks was there.
Okay, Socks. No, actually, you know what? Fuck it, Socks. Should I go watch? Should we watch Roxanne, or should we go head straight to Brawley?
Let's watch it all. Also, can we get this man that 300th subscriber, please? He's at
yes.
$2.99.
Look at
like,
that.
Someone
It's
be that
very,
300.
it pains me to see
I
that
know.
$2.99. It's got to
I
be nice
know.
and even.
You know what? I appreciate everyone's here. That's all that matters.
All right,
Let's
so
watch it all.
let's find.
Yeah, honestly, first gym is Aerodactyl one-shotting everything.
Okay.
All right, that's a great recap. Let's go to
Yeah.
Brawley.
Okay. Next. Next, it's very simple. All right. Did you fight all the trainers here, or what? Is this Brawley?
I only fought one.
Oh, okay.
The only reason that I got to the 7th gym in 1 is because I didn't fight many trainers.
I had a problem where I would fight a lot of those trainers.
What? No.
Skill issue.
Wow.
Gil, your
Okay,
issue,
so
your
here-
issue is that you went everywhere. Like literally
No,
everywhere.
socks went everywhere.
You
but
went
Sock never
everywhere.
because he was winning by
Socks
so
had
much.
time to do it. You
Yeah.
did it since the beginning.
Yeah.
Look,
Yo,
I was
Clausen,
scoping for some
smile,
good
Thank
TMs.
you.
I was scoping for some good TMs, and I still got to this. I was the second person to get to the Elite Four at the end of the day.
I mean,
I
Fair
just
And then
got.
I got farther than you.
yeah.
I
So
got
like,
paraxed.
we'll talk about that later. But here we go. You want to say something, Leaf?
Oh, so I was gonna say, so I led off here with I actually did some damage calc before it. Basically the intimidate. Yeah, so I'm talking about it right now, actually.
Put us in range for Aerodactyl. The hypnosis comes through, so we do get kind of exactly what we wanted here.
You sound like a YouTuber, by the way.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence, man.
Sound like a YouTuber?
Yeah, you sound like a YouTuber here. Like explaining to us what's going on.
Us low
mean-
IQ people, what exactly is
Yeah,
happening,
what is
how
going
everything
on?
works.
I've never
need
played
things
Pokemon
to be
before. Please
spoon-fed.
explain to me how it works, Leaf.
Well, to be honest,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
I was by myself, right? So I was
Yes.
kind of more just like, I need to fill time talking as well, so I
But what is
ended up kind
nice-
of going into recording mode.
Yeah, what is nice is that you basically, remove the first Gengar without it using self-destruct, which is very nice
Yeah.
to have.
So I actually, that's why I led with Patronus, was because the Intimidate drop lowered the, it made it so that explosion wouldn't kill.
Yeah.
And so it maybe made it go for another move instead.
And then you ran out of PP.
You got
Yeah.
spite haxed.
And so I saved it anyways, even though I was gonna sack it.
Since when did this Gengar have superpower?
Okay, we're good.
Oh, I knew
I don't
that
know.
already.
What?
I had
Yeah,
known that already.
It always
The
did.
things you learn.
Oh my God.
I've never seen that Gengar do anything other than like
Die.
Other
Fire
than
Blast
die.
or whatever. Yeah.
Other than die.
Alright, so you
The
basically
first-
just sweep with Aerodactyl as well.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Alright.
Hell yeah, Arrow.
Aerodactyl is gonna be like my secondary flyer top. Like Taylor was the first flyer that I wanted, but after that it was Aerodactyl.
It sounds like you're
So
saying
yeah, Rabble
fire.
Fight, I flew through with Venusaur, Ivysaur, and then third gym I led with Pelipper.
Alright, let's
Is basically
start
how it
off
works.
with Pelipper.
That Entei. I can't believe I forgot he had Entei.
Yeah.
Do some damage to Pico.
Yeah, here we go.
Pico.
So that's gonna how.
Oh, you named it
Did,
Pico!
Drizzle.
And this was another Pokemon that I was gonna sack.
Watson, here we go.
That you were gonna
Also
sack.
special mods.
Gonna sack, yeah.
My favorite storyline of this secondary run is Leaf trying to sack like every other Pokemon,
And
and
he
then
couldn't
his
do it.
Pokemon not letting him.
Task failed successfully?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Pelipper is bulky.
I like Pelipper.
Yeah.
It's not hit by an electric move. It's pretty bulky.
Yeah.
Or sheer cold.
No, I could try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna sack
Yeah.
it to the Blaziken, and then it just because I was like, I knew it had Rock Slide, I knew it had Sheer Cold,
Live on 12.
so yeah.
Bro, okay. I just don't think
That was nice.
I wanted to sack it, and then you.
Wait, where
still
did
gave
you-
me
Yeah.
where
citrus
did- wait.
berry.
Where did you get the citrus berry?
Where did I get them?
Yeah.
Yeah, just off them. Yeah, you're allowed to put them in.
Wait, did you add him to the game or did you find him in the trees?
Add them to the game.
There wasn't any citrus berries added to the game.
What?
Leaf's a hacker.
Oh god.
Okay, well,
Leaf, you cheated.
I'm not 6! What? No, just kidding.
I don't think that would have made much of a difference. to
No,
be
it
fair.
wouldn't
I don't know,
matter.
I don't
It
know.
doesn't matter.
It was
it
only
missed the Sheer
the.
Cold.
From the
Kept going.
depths.
You know what I mean?
Oh, no, there's no
Yeah,
way.
it doesn't matter. It missed the sheer cold anyway.
Pico.
So,
All right, well,
Ooh,
Missed-
second
It missed
Another
both
sheer
of
cold.
them. both-
Wow.
so I don't understand. Like, it went for like I know that it just randomly chooses the move, but like
So-
going for Sheer Cold was a choice.
I think it's because due to like this is
Yeah.
what Saren has taught me. Thank you, Saren. That like
You're
because
welcome.
of the low HP, it just goes for a random attacking
Yeah.
move. So
Yeah.
that's why. And like Sheer Cold apparently always gets chosen, always.
Yeah.
And it hits me twice.
Pico from downtown. Oh yeah, just woo. So
It's not going to be the first time we're going to see sheer cold missing in this VOD review as well.
Whatever. Whatever.
Perfect. Pico.
Yeah. So then, disclaimer: I had berries on the whole time. So
Oh.
yeah.
All right, so
attract. Uh-oh.
Love those attracts.
Lumber.
Drats.
I was really worried I was going to get attracted more. Like,
Okay.
Oh, that did nothing.
Get one water gun off though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pelipper's got good physics.
Oh my
I
god!
got a crit.
Yeah.
Let's go, Pelipper.
What the fuck? What is it with you and like flying
I
types?
thought I was gonna lose both Patronus and Pico in this in the last gyms, but
That's cringe. Whatever.
I'm 100% taking Pelipper next time. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, Pelipper will be even better next time.
I know it'll be even
Yeah, with Drizzle?
better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Well, so you lost no one and you literally used one Pokemon. What the hell? All right. Well, that was nice to see, I guess. Is Archie any like?
No, Archie's not a threat.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
he smoked Archie.
So we skip Archie.
Archie's not a threat. Flannery's like the next threat, really.
All right. It should be
Is
this.
Flannery a threat? You have a Venusaur.
Listen,
Okay. Is Flannery a
I
threat?
remembered the fire blasting Slowking, so that's a threat.
Is Flannery?
Venusaur's bulky.
Look, is Flannery a threat? We're about to watch.
We're gonna find out. What calcs did you do for this battle?
Like, I don't think it's a
Does Venusaur one-shot everybody?
We're gonna see, we're gonna see.
A fair question to ask.
Also, are you faster?
Yes,
Uh,
Venusaur's actually.
you
relatively
should-
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
also was using the vitamins.
Hmm.
I feel
Well,
like
we-
the vitamins were really underappreciated.
I honestly
Yeah,
think
I didn't use them for
vitamins.
this one the entire time.
I did.
I would say vitamins and like berries we should ban for next
What?
next attempt. Yeah, because I feel like only like items that are gonna help evolve and rare candies should be enough.
Well, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it
well, I
was.
definitely-
Oh, it was.
I am not risking a fire blast on this.
You use berries?
I didn't use berry. I used the berries I found, and
That's what we're talking about.
I didn't use any vitamins,
I'm not risking a fire.
You got lucky.
The
with
fact,
the exception of any of that I found.
the fact
got
that the
lucky,
fire
punk.
type specialist is using water types, it's ironic.
Yeah.
It is funny to see.
But there's also water in the gym, so I mean, you know,
Yeah,
well, I mean,
all
this
those
Slowking does have
gym
fire.
It's
trainers.
Steam, right? It's Steam?
it's still it's H2O, sir.
All those gym trainers are like drowning under the water.
And they kind of
They
like it.
do, because they like jump up from the hot spring.
They've got their snorkel gear.
And
I didn't
also,
know
they
grass types
don't.
are immune to powder moves in Generation 6. Okay,
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
we are playing
Yeah,
kind
this
of like
gen
Generation...
was this gen was so good, so
We're kind of like playing Generation 8 in a sense, though, due to like a lot of the movesets. And also that both Dark and Ghost types are now neutral against Steel.
yeah.
Yeah, but that just affects the like the move power and stuff like that. It wouldn't change like the grass type ability, like to where, because that's
Yeah.
an actual function within the game that they have to code.
Hmm.
So
I ain't running from you, I ain't scared.
I can't believe you got mean looked.
You ain't scared? Are you scared?
Never afraid.
That was a crit. That was a crit that didn't kill. But I know it's gonna die here. But I'm not gonna risk that.
Is this where Patronus is gonna go down?
Nope, never. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
worthwhile, very worthwhile sack at this point.
I'm like,
Yeah.
extreme speed is clearly faster than you.
I'm actually just gonna go to Pico.
No, he's also got extreme speed.
Was willing to sack this
I
in the
wish.
last one. I'm willing to sack it in this one.
There's a TM for it.
I'm
You're-
disappointed I never got to use it.
Excuse me, did I just
That's fair.
hear that you're willing to sack Pico after he saved your ass? What?
Listen, it was being ruthless. I was trying to win.
Ruthless. Okay, whatever.
Actually have a legit
No, let's keep
other
going.
than extreme speed. What is happening here?
Also, the flinching.
I feel lost.
Flinch hacks are
I feel
always
extremely
evil.
lost.
See, that's why I won, is because I believed in the power of friendship, whereas Leaf was just willing to mercilessly sacrifice his team members.
No, you know what? I was thinking
In
about
fairness,
this.
I only actually lost a couple. I actually did keep them alive for the most part.
No, you did a good job.
You killed
Here's
Pico.
what happened. Here's what I've learned. Socks didn't have to pay for anything, and so he just shoved it down my throat. When I got like all the hacks known to mankind thrown at me. So,
It's true, you took all of them for me.
so technically, you winning Socks is pretty much just like me winning. So you know, like
It's yeah, you know what? I think that is valid. We'll
No,
let the
no.
viewers decide.
Gil took them for me because I went in immediately after him, and then I didn't get paralyzed, fully
I think I
paralyzed
took it from
once.
both of y'all.
Okay.
I will say though, this gym could have been a lot more insane than it actually was.
Yeah.
It could be a lot more
Yeah.
tanky.
Like, we could have faced Kyogre as well. That was a possibility, but we didn't.
Sorry, Flannery.
Well, I mean, there's
Yeah.
more water types than anything.
Yeah, there's
right?
a
So,
million
Yeah.
water types.
Like, that's why I was worried about Psychic, because there's not a whole lot of Psychic.
Yeah.
And then
Except
yeah,
for
Arrow
legendaries.
just absolutely crushes the 5th gym. There's no real
Oh, okay.
conversation there.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
fuck the
Norman-
fifth gen.
Norman was a pushover.
I had
Wait.
Ancient Power and I had an Aerodactyl. It was over.
All right. So Winona, worth watching.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Winona's definitely worth watching because this is where the glorious Farfetch
This is
comes
the
through.
Farfetch, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's. By the way, you can skip this trainer.
You're not avoidable.
Yeah, it's okay.
You are
Yeah.
avoidable.
It's okay. He's got a.
For the
he's got-
content.
Yeah, he wanted to actually give us some, a little bit of like, fear.
Do something.
You know.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I know Mighty Anna
Gentleman
has
Webster.
Rabbit.
Too bad I didn't pay attention to like anyone's names to see if they were funny.
And you know
or
what the
not.
funny thing is? I was already super hyped with the duck at this point already. Like,
Yeah, because it had already put in work.
yeah, it had already put in work before this.
Against like.
I'm surprised
the
you didn't bring
rivals?
Zangoose.
I actually did in the back.
It missed.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in the party. Gil, on the name thing, all the Team Aqua people were preschoolers.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, they were all named preschooler, whatever.
We're still +1 though. We're still +1. I ain't scared of this.
So Archie was like preschooler or something.
Nice.
Still lives.
Can't believe I just got bopped by a preschooler.
I'll give Leaf this. He named me. He named a Pokemon after me. Okay.
Let's Sableye?
Sableye.
+1
Man,
still, baby.
Sableye was not nearly as good as I wanted it to be in this game.
Honestly,
Yeah, it's a little underwhelming in this one. A
Like,
little bit.
Sableye-
I was thinking it was a lot bulkier than what it was.
Sableye sounds good because it only has like one weakness, right? Or no, it has no
None
weakness.
in-
at
none
all.
Oh,
in
it
this
has
one.
none.
Yeah, like
It's just
what-
not as bulky as you think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like, its HP pool isn't very great, and neither is its defense or Spadef.
and there's
But he's
better
a
Ghost
cool-
Dark types.
He's a cool little guy.
Hey, he got me through a gym, so.
She missed
And the duck got
twice,
even better
that's
because now I got
not-
Slash.
Where'd you get a leak
that.
from, by the way?
This last Mighty Anna-
Leak?
Or a stick?
Stick?
Fun.
Going back to neutral.
A stick.
Yeah.
Do you think-
Yeah.
Where'd you find a stick?
I don't think Fury could.
Pick up.
Oh,
It can't, right?
I wish
He's
my
got the
pickup-
pro strats.
I wished I tried pick up at the beginning, and pickup never picked anything up for me,
Wait,
so
you-
I gave up.
Also, I'm noticing you're going in with only 5 Pokemon here.
It doesn't hit.
Because I didn't want to level up another Pokemon to waste time.
Yeah. I mean, in retrospect, there's a lot of gyms you probably could beat with one Pokemon, so you can probably
Yeah,
have,
and I knew
like,
that.
get up to,
I knew
to
that,
6
yeah.
gym, like get up to the 6th gym of the same team.
Like, if you look at the 3rd gym, I only had 3 Pokemon in it.
Yeah.
Going to the 4th gym, I only had 5. And then when 2 Pokemon fainted, I just added the 1 to get Surf to come here. And that was it.
Yeah.
That's all I added.
And in a situation like this, it makes a ton of sense for you in terms of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then by the time that I got to the 7th gym, that was I was like, okay, fine. I guess I'm adding a team now because I'm scared of dragons.
Do
Right.
you think we should watch the rival fight or no?
No, the rival
Nah,
fight was
rival-
a pushover.
Nah,
Yeah.
I can't push over.
Let's go over
You're like
to
15 levels above at that point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go over to
So yeah, so I guess it's here kind of when we start.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tate and Liza. I was here live. I was like, how the fuck? How the
Dude,
fuck?
this was such an easy gym.
Shut the fuck up.
Easiest gym in the world.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah, I wasn't worried about it at all. Oh yeah.
All right, so here we go. So you fought Tate
Yeah.
and Liza, and you brought Farfetch'd in.
Oh, Farfetch was the goat. Don't even worry about it.
Don't you slander.
Yeah, don't you
Farfetch.
slander the duck, okay? The duck lived.
Whack.
So freaking funny.
The more interesting is you actually using cast form here. I know why.
know.
But,
I
like-
love this cast form strategy.
It's just
Yeah.
such a hard thing to swallow because it's like, it's a cast form.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's great.
I
Don't
will
worry about
say
it.
though, Leaf, you should probably stop eating the ramen when you're streaming.
And we're going to play.
No, eat it. Eat the food. He's got to have food, my man.
It needs to be nourished.
And I wasn't eating. I was writing notes down of what their moves were.
And
Good job, cast form.
you didn't even
I
use the
did that
gas form.
It was worthwhile for the gym trainers, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the like, you saying when you weren't eating, you were writing down notes, just like killed me. I don't know why that was so funny to me.
Well, like at this point, like I didn't have notes anymore, so because this is where everyone because I recorded before you guys, like I didn't have
yeah.
anything further.
Well,
So,
you could have
I
watched
didn't
my
know
VOD
what-
review.
I'm gonna
Meh.
lock screen.
Okay, I see how it is.
Oh, wow.
Ouch, ouch.
You come onto his stream and you say meh to the VOD reviews?
Oh, I can't believe Magneto got critted there.
Yeah, that was a rough crit because that would have been a light screen,
White screen, yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I would have been able to handle the dragon type so much better. So especially since
Yeah.
I'm going for outrage. Why? Okay, why does the move get randomized and this thing and a Rayquaza still gets outrage?
Well, so the way it works is only like the TMs and stuff like that will get randomized. So like if a Pokemon has it's based off of the last 4 moves it'll learn.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna s-
But, like,
Outrage was
also,
probably up
outrage
there.
was
Still
probably
brutal.
like the highest damage for
Highest
it.
damage move there was. Yeah.
For sure.
Also, per Tella saying like easy gym, this dude Gildeer, you got defeated by preschoolers.
It's true.
look, I didn't get completely defeated.
Oh, we're
And anyways, this is where the duck comes
we're in
through.
trouble.
Honestly, out of this pair, Rayquaza is scary. Latios is definitely scarier.
Well,
Yeah.
because it has
Yeah.
Luster Purge, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
Mhm.
its coverage is just so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also just very, very offensive especially.
Yep.
And fast. But it's not nearly as bulky. That's why I was like, when I was doing the calcs for VOD, I was like,
Lives on
I'm just gonna
Nice
calc for
crit.
Rayquaza.
A nice crit. 2 crits
Nice
in a
crit
row.
from the duck.
Okay, double crit back.
Dude, Duck's
They have
MVP.
both.
Yeah, the duck was
I just lose both.
murdered a lot, taking names, taking lives. It was all good.
I lose both
That
of
stick
them.
showing clutch.
Or I lose one, I guess.
The Absol living there is actually really big.
Really big.
It
Yeah,
was,
because
really,
it forced
really
a hit.
big.
Yeah.
You guarantee a hit here.
It healed the
And
recovery.
then
Yeah,
the duck
for
come through
both of
again.
them.
And they
They
saw
know
a
something's
kill, so
hitting
they
that
only-
slot.
We're getting absolutely destroyed here.
Yeah, both of them were targeting that slot.
Yup.
Oh my goodness. Without the crit.
The 1 HP survive.
Yeah.
The 1
Yeah.
HP.
Fucking
But
real.
does it have? I don't think it has a potion anymore, right?
Yeah,
Hmm?
yeah. I think they've got 2
They,
potions, right?
yeah, they
Yeah.
use both. They use both at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
these both. And then at this point, I
Heard
just
it
like
sound
Icy
confusion.
Wind will win me the game.
Perfect.
Massive hurt itself too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Very,
so
very
big.
good.
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, once you got rid of these 2, the other 2 were not a big deal.
We're not as
Yeah,
bad,
Yeah.
but I
they were
didn't.
much
I
easier.
again, I didn't know what they were.
Into Flygon.
Nice
Oh
crit.
my goodness.
Another crit. Okay.
And the duck crit again.
Please hit Rayquaza.
Absolutely.
Please,
I
Icy
believe.
Wind.
The also nice thing about Icy
Oh,
Wind
they
is
have
just, like,
another
slowing
one.
them
I
down.
think they
Yeah,
have
that's
a
what I
yeah.
potion.
said.
I think they have a potion for each Pokemon.
One for each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rayquaza like survives on like 2
Ow.
HP there.
Yeah.
Good
But
double.
that takes
still
care of it, though.
nice.
The duck got all the kills basically.
Poplio here just for backup.
Yeah.
And that wish coming in clutch for Tay and Liza. Not something you want to see, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So I wasn't too worried about it because at that point it was
You're-
-1 speed, so like
Yeah,
I
you're
would sped
faster.
it.
Yeah. And, like, Dragonite doesn't. I don't know. Dragonite has, like, what, 1 offensive move, and that was it?
Had, like, Egg Bomb.
Yeah, and that was it.
Really about to have.
So, a
Oh,
move
it
that's
had
not
Bone
very.
Rush too. It had Bone Rush.
Oh, did it
Yeah.
have Bone Rush?
Yeah.
I never saw Bone Rush, so.
Yeah.
And
But it didn't matter because it never wanted to use those moves.
Yeah, and it didn't ultimately end up mattering. I think I would have just doubled into the Flygon to just get
Yeah.
rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
If we're talking
Dragonite.
like,
But in fairness though, I was +2 getting a bunch of slashes off.
oh no,
So
yeah, for
I was
sure.
like, it's a high crit move, like, you know.
oh, absolutely. At this point, you pretty much you had it locked up
Yeah.
anyway. But
Yeah.
that's just being nitpicky.
Like what?
They have 3 Pokemon 4 times weak to ice, but I don't think there's an
Yeah.
ice type that outspeeds Rayquaza in Generation 3.
No.
No, there's
isn't.
not. Like, yeah, we could use vitamins if you wanted to play in that game.
I mean, I did.
I mean, I
Yeah, I
was.
did as
and
well.
it still was outspeeding, so.
Definitely banning it for the next one.
There we go.
I don't know.
You
Maybe I
can't
won't.
veto. But yeah, so after basically taking up his 3 hours from all the way at the start to all the way beating Tain Liza, like it's insane.
Huge coverage.
3
Huge coverage for
hours.
sure.
It's very insane. And what
Round of applause.
what could have happened if Leaf had another day to work with?
I know. I think he could have really.
I would have done it in 2 streams.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
definitely.
thing too,
Possibly.
though. Like, Leaf had notes and he could prepare for up to this gym, right? That's one reason he was able
Yeah.
to get as far as he did. After
But I
that,
mean,
it
you
would've
guys
been
had Fox. You guys had everything that Sox saw.
Yeah, like
yeah, I
everyone,
guess.
You guys had-
a lot
you
of
had
us had
everything that I
notes.
Yeah.
So like I don't think that's much of a argument. I think like due to us having notes, it helps us prepare so much to like
Yeah.
propel ourselves to a really good position. And that's why that's gonna be bad for the next series. So that we go in like shocked. We don't know what's
Did I
going
cause
on.
a ban? Shit.
No, I caused it because of the VOD reviews. It's me. It's what you're watching right now is what caused it. But yeah, so yeah, again, Leaf from all the way to the start to finishing the 7th gym, massive. Like there were parts like let's say for example, you went in to check on TMs and all of that. If you actually didn't do that, how far would you have gone? That's a shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I mean, at that point though, I know I wanted Tail Glow.
Helglow is so good.
Yeah.
It's-
so
it's-
like,
so
I kind of
busted.
made the decision that Tail Glow would win me a game probably somewhere. I didn't know what Pokemon could learn it by like yet at that point, but I knew that like it was a good enough TM that it was worth going in there, and that's where I got Light Screen from, and that's how I thought I was gonna be able to use the Magneton to beat the Dragon Gym. So I kind of knew that I needed to go in there for 2 different TMs.
All right.
Yeah, I mean the shop was huge. It was definitely worth stopping. Just TMs like from Tailglow and Lot Screen alone. I can't remember if I had Reflect or not, but
No, Reflect was what Tail Glow ended up turning into.
yeah.
The shop won me the game. So without
Yeah.
the shop, with all the memes and jokes we made of whoever was in first at the time wasting time to go into the shop, like
It wasn't.
without it I don't win because those TMs were incredible.
Yeah, it would be hard to have it like Alakazam's strong, but you didn't have like Calm Mind or Nasty Plot or any of that
Yeah.
stuff either. So
All right, so from a VOD that was impressive to what the fuck is this?
I can't wait to see your take. What
I can't wait to see this.
What the fuck is this? Okay, so solidly for the first hour, and when I say the first hour and 5 minutes, I was just rare candying. Like
How'd that
I
work out
thought,
for you?
I was
That's
like,
peak content.
I was like,
In
yeah,
fairness, I was rare candying for the first bit too.
like I'm like, well, okay, but like,
Well, he was
it's
recommending everyone.
Everything.
everyone,
yeah.
Oh,
every
you were
single
against
Pokemon,
everybody?
every single
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Why?
And then he reset.
So, well, not only
Why?
that. So I just decided, hey, you know what? Let me just red candy all of them up. If, let's say, for example, Sox messes up, Gil messes up, Saren messes up, I would have all of the Pokemon ready to just go in, right? And you know, for the first hour and 5 minutes, you know, yeah, I'm rare candying them up, and then I'm like, all right, let me just continue. It's super easy all the way up to Tain Liza, which I looked through how to complete the puzzle as soon as possible. Like I think 2 hours before we started, I was like studying how the puzzle went. You only have to battle one person. And that person had a Salamence, and I just killed it instantly. So I just decided, you know what? Here we go. Tain Liza. First attempt. Like, you can look at this team. This was my ace. These were, like, the best Pokemon that I could have possibly for this gym. And, how do I fumble the ball? Well, go ahead, watch for yourself. Do with this information as you will. I did mute
Can't wait to see
myself a
this
little
skill.
bit.
I can't wait for this skill issue.
So we go for
Just throwing for content.
Latios first.
That's what it is.
Sometimes
I get
you
it.
have
Jimmy.
to.
I see. You did throw for content, didn't you?
Alright.
That explains.
Listen, I tried to also, but you know, my
Ooh.
Pokemon wouldn't let me.
So we went for Luster Purge. Nice.
So I guess that was the reason to put
Oh, that killed.
Dustox out there to just draw in the Luster Purge.
No, it was actually more so because it had Silver Wind and Psychic is weak against Bug.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't lot screen turn one.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that thing lived.
It does. It's
I am
it's actually got
surprised
true.
about that.
it's got a lot of SPDEF.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's
a lot more.
stab.
It's got a lot.
Wow, that did not
It's got a lot of SPDEF.
So I put down, it's Silverwind. Yeah, that's fine. Did nothing, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if like that has like a low roll or a high roll thing, but I definitely fucking like under rolled or something.
Eh.
Well,
Probably
bug is
about right.
physical, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
Oh my god.
That's
my God.
insane. That's so crazy.
Intimidated
Yep.
now, which doesn't matter because they are special attackers.
Yeah,
And
they're all
using
special
special
attackers
moves.
anyway.
Yeah.
Ice beam. Luster purge. Luster purge.
I
Wow,
think
that's
I
interesting.
would have
Outrage,
protected turn
Rayquaza,
one.
dead.
Yeah.
Crit. Oh my god. It would have died anyway. Not with the protect, of course, but Ice beam.
I was surprised you didn't go into the Rayquaza for that, for the quad weakness.
Confused. Okay, Dragon Breath. Ice beam. Hyper potion. Yeah, that makes sense. Confused, hit yourself.
Oh, please hurt
no.
yourself. Of course.
Oh my god, what is this?
A super effective move.
Oh no. No, I know, but like I was waiting for like the hit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
And now it
looking
did it.
back,
I mean,
giving
another
like
option
Latios, nice,
that you could have
nice,
done
nice, nice.
was when you knew
Okay,
they were healing, you
Flygon.
could have tried to go for body slam
That's fine.
and
Hit
go
yourself.
for a
Let's go.
paralysis.
Slash. That's fine.
Yeah,
Nice,
like,
here we
at
go.
the end of the
Please,
day,
please,
I will
please, please,
say,
skill. Let's go,
First
let's
of
go,
all,
let's go,
skill
let's go.
issue, 100,000%. However, when you're in a
On you.
stressful situation, your
Slash is
mind
fine.
goes
Egg
blank.
bomb.
Yeah.
Oh no,
my
I
God.
completely,
Yeah.
I,
So
I
bad.
completely
That is so
agree because
bad.
this
That is
happened to
actually
me
so bad. What
against
was I supposed
Tate
to
and
do?
Liza as well. Looking back, I think you make it out of this fight, Jervy, if you protect turn one and then
Yeah.
just you can one shot that Rayquaza, one shot probably whatever comes in, then you're just dealing with the Latios as only one Pokemon. I think that would have been the best way
Yeah.
to
Setting
come
light
out of
screen
that.
early too would have really helped.
Yes.
Kind of take some hint. And I like with Lapras out there, I would have absolutely ice beamed the Rayquaza for the quad.
Yeah.
weakness.
Especially after it took out two Pokemon already with Outrage. It's like, yeah, Latios is scary, but at that point,
At the same
Rayquaza
time,
is
though,
just
like-
taking bodies.
I did go after the Latios first myself as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted. Well, I kind of did, but
For me, like, I kind of just saw Luster Purge as more of an issue.
yeah.
Yeah.
And since I wasn't going to... Like, I brought out Glalie, which fucking died in, like, first seconds.
yeah, Glalie stats are really bad.
So, like, yeah, okay, fuck off. So...
Never gonna take Snorunt that high ever again.
Remember when you
No.
drafted it super high and we all were like, what?
Yeah, okay, whatever. I was
That's why.
manipulated into it, whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to lose to Tate and Liza. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go in second. Let's bring out the B team. Let's hope that they can do it. And
Yeah.
as I smile into the camera,
Right.
This is a beam team, all right.
this is a B team, all right.
Like Ampharos is pretty good.
Wish
Unfortunately,
turn
Wish.
one is wild.
Where's your
Yeah.
tail glow on your Ampharos?
Oh,
I
oh,
never
that's an-
grabbed it. But regardless,
Oh.
just look at that.
That's another situation though where I think I would have just light screen turn one
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
Ampharos.
Light screen is
Yeah.
just huge for this
Big
gym.
static.
Because they're all
Nice.
using special, except
Jeremy, I'm a
for,
little
like,
disappointed though. You didn't
Dragonite.
mega.
Okay.
What?
True. That's a skill issue.
So I'm like, body slam, paralyze it. I paralyze both of them.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, paralysis is huge.
Okay.
Yeah, Parafusion's pretty good once you get like once you can live the outrages.
Fly.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I just decided to go for fly because it's more so like, hey, that
Yeah, why
keeps
not?
Magby safe.
I mean, this stab flying move.
Fuck.
Oh, it's so
Oh my
crazy.
and Mariana is not that like defensive wise is not that good as well.
No.
I can go for toxic. I was like, maybe I should toxic, but I'm like, you know what, leech seed, let's just do it.
yeah, why
You
not?
couldn't toxic anyway. They're paralyzed.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna go for toxic because they're paralyzed.
Okay.
And then you're gonna switch here, right? Hey, never mind. No? Okay.
I'm just leech seeding.
I don't
Because
I don't
I'm-
hate the leech seed
because I'm
plays.
faster.
Fly.
I think Leech Seed's a good play here.
Especially if you get double paralysis or because you
See,
know
my
Latios
thing
is gonna
is-
heal.
Is that like if you don't live a
Take
hit,
them.
like if you switched out, then you would have been able to kept getting the health, right?
Yeah.
Because the moment that you die, the leech seed's done.
Leech Seed
No.
stays after you die.
No, leech seed
Leech seed
stays on the field.
Does it?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
Gen
well-
3 thing?
No, that's an always thing.
Yeah, as long as the Pokemon who has been seeded is still on the field, you will still get health, even if your own Pokemon faints or gets switched out.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite. Okay, never mind.
No. And
Still
you
is-
call yourself a Venusaur master.
Yeah, some,
I'm like it,
In
right?
fairness.
So yeah, I will say that like somehow
that moveset is crazy.
That was one thing I was worried about with Kingdra is like its moveset.
Of course.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's not that good to be honest. Then I'm like, all right,
that
Twister,
sucks.
let's just do it. Hits both of them.
You should
I
have
feel like-
you should have tried to heart scale.
Missed.
Okay, I wasn't going to hack them in at this point. I was like, whatever.
Twister.
I
Hard
feel like
skills were super
Kingdra is
clutch.
great for its typing rather than its moves, just because
Yeah.
nothing's gonna hit it really bad except for Dragon.
I will say though, Magby or like what's his face? Banana Beard. I
Tropius?
always call him Banana Beard. Like he's very good like defensive wise. Very nice.
Tanky.
Yeah, it worked out.
Unfortunately, it's all he's got going for him. As much as I love bananas.
I feel like that's all you needed this fight is like just a couple Pokemon that could take one or two more hits, like just something
Yeah.
bulkier.
Yeah.
And I think you could have made it out.
I agree. Like I said, both times, like I think the light screen would have been a win con.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
What
because
I've
at this
done-
point, like Kingdra just can't do anything.
It was also
Yeah.
a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, having to
Ooh, what's
reset?
going on?
No.
So here I decided, okay, like let me go reset. And I was thinking about it. I was literally just like sitting there like, am I going to reset? I still have so many Pokemon. I like leveled them up to level 48, each and every one of them. And I
Yep.
looked at the situation. Could I possibly do this with what I have? And this is all I have.
Yes. Yes.
Stop
Never
saying it.
give up.
Say that.
Never
I-
give
I
up. Never surrender.
My first, when I was tied with Socks, and like going up through, and I decided to reset because I had lost like my starter and a couple other. I feel like I should not have done that and kept going forward like what Socks did.
Yeah.
I think you should have also. Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
think I could have stayed in there.
Well,
I
like
think I
A,
could've went through.
information, but like B, like, yeah.
So I just decided let me go with my Z team. Z's team for you English speakers or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up. You know what? Let me just do this. Let me finish this off. I was super frustrated. Like my body was fucking heated.
I'm going on right. Rayquaza
Oh, I believe it.
Gender,
Yeah.
I mean, you just see what you're up against.
what a lead duo.
It honestly, this lead that they lead with could not have been any worse.
No.
At least for dragons.
Yeah, it's
for anyone
just
that doesn't
it's,
know, this gym is literal hell.
it's worst
Uh,
case scenario.
I'm going to definitely.
Oh, and you can't even attract because the Latios is male.
Bacon though.
Bacon could
can
attract.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bacon's good.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, these are not going to be tanky enough to hit. Like, anything.
Oh, it's a shame because if Outrage was physical in this gen, Armaldo would have been fine.
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean, if it was, Intimidate would be super good here.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah.
much more
Oh
doable if the
I
split.
forgot to go.
Oh, that's where I forgot to go.
Maybe
I'll
I'll
do
do
it
it
Darn
for you.
Darn, please do.
Didn't work.
I might find something.
And
oh,
Ooh,
Pain.
crit.
the twins.
Yeah.
The twins.
You know what? If I succeed
you can
in
see
gym
that
battle,
like
I'll go
my
to-
frustration, my stress levels, it doesn't look good.
Oh, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
You're gonna go anywhere.
You know, I believe.
And like
you
here I
based on
am
what
thinking
you
like,
said.
should I just restart? Should
So
I
I'll
just
do
restart?
both of them.
I brought a whole new like set.
About that actually, like what?
Okay.
I have never been this mad. Like there was at a point
like not because of any of you guys. I wanted to just leave. I was just like, okay, fuck it. I'm like leaving the call. I'm not dealing with this
Back from my cross country
because of
trip,
how frustrated I
here in
was.
the Elite Four one more time.
One more time.
One more time. And it's very understandable given this
Yeah.
given this situation. Like,
If we didn't have like future sight knowledge of this gym from Socks and Leaf, I think every one of us would have had a full team up here most likely.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think everyone just full on team wipes more or less.
Yeah, but here I am knowing all the information and still flopping.
I'm not gonna need this.
I mean, it's a hard gym.
It's incredibly hard. Like the people who
Fucking
beat it,
finally found a
we
Pokemon that
used
you
what
put.
self-destruct explosion strategies,
Which
and
I
then
didn't
one of us
have.
happened, and then one of us happened to have a Alright, you Shedinja guys, the that they team- couldn't touch. So
And I
like,
just and I did the logical thing with dragons and used ice moves
yeah,
and a duck.
and a duck,
And a duck.
a
And
duck
a
with a
duck.
dream. That's the thing, because like
So I was like,
You know what? I'm
okay,
just gonna go in.
Lick could
I'm
possibly
just-
paralyze. So now I'm going to go for Lick
just gonna go in.
strategies.
Yeah, I think that's a
Yeah.
I think that's a viable play. I just feel like
Goes for
mentally at
Wish,
this point, the
like
longer I
a
put
goddamn
it off,
asshole. You can look at. I was devastated. You could see it.
Yeah, and
Or Surf
in
hit
terms
everyone,
of
too.
in terms of optimal plays, Future Sight. Yeah, I was gonna say Future Sight could actually be really good because it doesn't hit as a Psychic type move, so it would hit Latios neutrally or whatever it is. But at
Yeah.
this point, it's just like against Wally.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I want you
And the
guys to
crab
know,
hammer comes out with,
that
you know,
gym
also a high
so
crit
easy.
move.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Self-destruct, KO.
Derby, how mad were
I
you
lost one
when
Pokemon
I told you to get
naturally.
good after you
It
reset?
was the grenade.
That was the
grenade that
moment
took
where
me out,
I was so close to just like pressing
and I
leave.
have one
Just
more grenade
leave
to
it.
cook.
Yeah. But I'm like, I don't want to look like a sore loser because I want to be invited back, you know?
There's no turning back. I'm sorry about that, by the way, but I saw an opportunity,
good luck,
and given the
but bad
trash
luck at
talk
the same
we've been giving each other, I took that opportunity.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
We did joke around a lot, like throughout the stream, like we would trash talk, but at the end of the day, we all did respect each other for like what they were doing. So.
We
Oh yeah,
did?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
never Invite Jer-
All right, well,
Come
never
on.
mind.
No, Derby didn't get the memo.
Oh no! Oh no!
I've actually unsubscribed to all of you.
Yeah.
No, no.
I gotta make sure.
It's because you don't support me enough, Socks.
Yeah,
Throw it off.
Socks. I only
It's
comment on your
true.
videos because they pity you.
Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, I take the pity engagement.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And I walked out.
I think I won this.
The famous walkout. Oh,
And I totally get it because this
Yeah.
like I don't think we will ever encounter a battle as difficult as this, like knock on wood, in the time that we do this.
Oh my god, why'd you fucking say it? Why the fuck did you say it?
Socks just triggered a flag.
Okay, Murphy's Law. What can go wrong will go wrong.
So, like the next
yeah.
one we do, for sure, got to check in to make sure every gym leader has a legendary, right? That's what it
But
is.
yeah, like I'm making a new law up. It's a Jervy's law. It's not what will go wrong, it's how much will go
I'd
wrong.
rather keep true.
Because I decided 3 times I'm going in against Tate and Liza. I decided, fuck it, let's just do it. And lost all times. And yeah, and like there was times where like Gil was fighting Tate and Liza. Like I was ahead of Gil. And like all 3 times that I battled Tate and Liza, he hasn't battled it. I come back and I hear him saying like, "That was the easiest fight of my life," and I was like so fucking done. I was so fucking done. I could not handle it, but I stayed, and yeah, no, like I decided to do it. Lost to Gengar. Tried to look at VODs. Honestly, this shit is laggy as fuck. Not worth it. Point blank in a period. Next time we're just we need to find something that's better.
I know it's not, like I said, I know mobile wise it's really issues, but I've never heard anyone say it's laggy. And from when I used it on like desktop, it's not laggy.
It was laggy
So-
for me. You can see like
Skill
right
issue.
here.
The issues, right?
Sounds like some skill issues going on.
Like you were having internet problems and stuff.
No, not here.
Not at
Not
this
there?
point, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I
No.
respect you hanging in there, Jervy, and
Yeah, and
staying
then
in the call, chatting with us, like, because I would have been, if I was in your position, I would have been so annoyed. Like, I would have been so triggered too.
And then, like-
ready to just.
So triggered as well.
yeah, so like this became laggy. I'm like, you know what, this is not worth watching. You can see like just
holodeck is
you know.
kind of laggy.
Holodeck.
This is not even like my internet. That this was literally holodecks 100%. So I decided, fuck it, let me just go through it. Let me just like at least put some gameplay footage, and then I just saw Socks just absolutely
great.
hammering what was left, and I'm like, fuck it. You want to see something entertaining? You'll see something entertaining from my POV, not from his POV, my POV, okay? But with that being said, it was a low moment. I was not happy at the end. I did not want to be 6th place, but someone has to take it, and it is just me.
Look at Leaf leaving comments again.
Good guy, Leaf.
Leaving comments?
Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Look at
and
the
the
What's the
chat.
problem? What's the problem with being
Oh yeah,
supportive?
here.
No, I'm just saying. You're being a good guy.
It sounds like a skill issue
Call
for
Leaf
sure.
a good guy, and he takes that as an insult.
He's Canadian. What did you expect?
Jeez.
So,
Oh, sorry. It has to be a great guy.
so
Thank
next
you.
up, Tank, who again unfortunately cannot join us. We're still going to watch his POV. He did not make it far. He did. I think he beats Flannery.
He did beat Broly. I know he beat Broly. I don't know if he got to Flannery. I know he fought Watson.
He already beat
Yeah, I know he
Brawley
beat
apparently.
Watson.
Shout out to Tank.
Yeah, shout
By
out
the
to
way.
Tank,
Yeah.
100%. All right, let's see how he fought like Watson, because he did not get the memo that Watson had share colds.
Somehow.
So
I don't know how, because since the first stream, Jervy had been screaming it from the top of his lungs
Yeah.
that is an understatement. First
about
of all,
that Blaziken.
I think you passed the gym. by the
No,
way,
that
or
was
you fought
another
it.
No, he's
What?
at the gym.
Yeah, here we go. So here we go. Tank's POV. Let's do this. Let's put it a little higher. Hey, at least this
As you
time
need
you can hear us slightly.
I'm interested to see what he goes in with this.
Let's see what he does. Has he been prepared? I don't think he was prepared at all.
I know he had a lot, like, I don't know if he had issues with it or not, but I know, like, from where he was working a lot, he might not have been able to devote as much time as, like, some of the others.
Yeah, it's-
No, definitely not.
Some of us took it definitely a lot more seriously than others, and that's fine.
Shout out the duplicate scene he's got, though. I can tell because the names are on the left and the right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, hey, my Ruffles go to Charizard.
Level 28, leading Murkrow.
I love that he brought Wobbuffet for this.
Yeah.
That's actually awesome.
What an odd, like, bunch.
Interesting
I think-
scene for sure.
and
Parasect and the Magby.
Have you been prepping?
and his war turtle is named Squirtle.
You know, I kind of wish that he would have just led with Wobbuffet and just like.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So on the Squirtle thing, I noticed he did that for like all his Pokemon. He named them all the first
starter.
like
First evolution.
evolution.
Oh.
I wonder if he didn't nickname him. And he just, like,
No, I think he tried to
Yeah.
nickname him, like naming it the start, like as how they started it.
You can have your reactions when Jervy's VOD review comes out.
Hey! When Jervy's VOD review comes out. Hi!
Leaf is such a good guy, such a Canadian. There you go, Leaf.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I feel like I would have gone Loudred.
Yeah. Yeah.
did.
I'm really surprised about some of these brings.
Shocked he
Let's
still
see.
brought Magby, because Magby,
Doesn't do anything?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's bad.
to like any gym fight really, aside from the first one.
I didn't hard scale at the beginning because
Pound is good though.
Yeah. The nice thing about X-Bot is it's got it can be a mixed attacker, so you don't have to worry about the Fizz special split as much.
The 1 HP.
Oh, you
Yeah.
went for Astonish.
Can we talk about the fact that Charmander's outspeeding
Yeah.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing was so fast
Yeah.
for no reason.
They need to
I mean, I
nerf
guess this is why you
Charmander.
bring
Like
Magby
at
in.
4 levels higher, he was like getting outsped.
Fire punch.
Like is Loudred that slow?
Loudred is not very fast.
But
I
like
saw that
for a
Charmander. The Charmander outsped his Wartortle too, which I was surprised about. I think at this point I would have just smoke screened.
I'd
or
Like, did
maybe
he
say
just like
smog-
happen to
smoke
have like
screen.
no IVs on his Pokemon?
I would, yeah, smoke screen and smog for the poison.
Yeah, but I think both are good plays there.
Oh.
Because Magby's not living anything.
Yeah.
And Parasect gets just roasted fire move wise.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing is
Oh,
that, like,
he's
right
locked
now
into.
in
This is a good
Thrash.
play, actually.
This is
'cause
actually a
he's
great
locked
play.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Locked
maybe this
into
was his
Thrash,
spot.
so he just countered.
That was amazing.
Very nice.
Wow.
And that's just good. That's probably gonna
Yeah.
KO, right? Yeah.
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 Let's go, tank.
That's why Wobbuffet can be useful.
Oh, is this when shenanigans happen?
He probably gets sheer colded, right? I would think I would have.
sheer cold, right? Oh,
Oh,
he
you
That was a
predicted
good
though.
mirror
That's a great play.
It's probably not
Look at Tank with the great predictions. Oh, let's go Wobbuffet. Let's go
and the fist pump to
Wobbuffet.
go with it, just boom.
Hell yeah.
And
Here's
Numel is
the Numel. The
yeah,
focus punching Numel.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh, does he counter?
I would counter.
Oh, no.
I don't know if he's going to.
He did. Oh.
Oh,
man.
and Howl.
Oh, Howl.
Now
This is the
Focus
only
Punch
thing
is
is,
gonna do
like-
a million.
He would. He has. Ooh.
Did
Don't.
he have pound? Did he have pound on Walnut? Or Wobbuffet?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what happened when he set it up because pound is the default move for like all of it. I think he
Yeah.
ever got rid of it.
Yeah, because like he didn't
So-
have transform for
Ditto.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Ditto. It's so funny. He just keeps spamming Howl.
I would have like
Oh
safeguarded.
god,
I
that's
think-
so bad.
I guess
That's
it
so
doesn't
scary though.
have anything that can kill it, so it's trying to like
Have gone any better.
set up.
Yeah, I feel like this is the right play though, where I would just sack Parasect here because Wartortle
Oh, pound
should
at
be
the
faster.
right time.
Oh, who are the
Yeah.
Pound
That's
at the
crazy.
right time.
I mean, at this point, I mean,
Keep going.
And Ice Sack.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might
at
as
this
well.
point, you might as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one shot both Latios.
What did he say? He said something about sheer colds.
Well, I think you skipped over the first gym fight because I saw an Entei. There
No,
only
that
one
was
Entei.
that was a.
There wasn't a trainer with an Entei.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, there was.
There
It was
was.
a gym leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the
Oh, I just
Yeah,
remember the gym
that's a
leader
war
having an Entei.
turtle.
I almost lost another few Pokemon, but
Unless he, I mean, it's very possible he wipes here too.
No, because like again, if he just uses pound, he's fine.
Yeah, and at this
Yeah.
point, Wartortle should just take out the Numel. Honestly, like this has been very well played.
Yeah.
Especially for the team he brought in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like you could have led with the Wobbuffet. Gone in.
I don't know about that actually.
I don't know if
No,
Wobbuffet could take everything at once.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to take everything, but you know.
I do think it would have still been fine to lead. You'd probably have to deal with the Charmander because I don't think he would have sent Charmander in as early as he did.
Right.
But
Show me the crit pound to end it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's what you need
map is awful.
Aw.
I love it.
because if that focus punch hits, it's over
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
Isn't pound a 100% accurate move?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Very well played.
Yeah. Wow. He did it. Oh, he went with a be right back. I think he got a call, right?
Yeah, I think he had a call or bathroom break or something along those lines.
Yeah, and so he did the whole thing. I don't think we need to watch look at Archie, right?
Probably not.
No, probably not. Especially
No.
if he makes it past that and goes right to Flannery.
Yeah. So people started to mute up, and he was like, "Do you guys know what Flannery has?" I'm like, I'm just gonna give it to him. I'm just
Oh,
gonna-
yeah, I mean,
I
there's
just
no
gave him
reason
my
not to.
Yeah.
information. I was like, "Fuck it, here you go." Like,
Yep.
if I'm not winning and everyone else loses and Tank wins, I wouldn't mind. So I just decided, fuck it, I'll just give it to him.
I'm surprised he didn't look up. Did any of you guys look up the gym puzzle for Flannery's gym? I did, so I have to find
No.
trainers.
Gil,
I
I only
just did it
did on the
based off of
reset.
you.
Gil, I literally looked at your VOD in the VOD review, and I literally remembered where to go. So, all right, let's see how he finished off Flannery. Again, he has the information because I gave it to him. The question is, how is he going to use it?
Did you? I mean, leading Wynot or Wobbuffet always
It's
good.
a good play, yeah. I actually really like the Pokemon Tank has at his disposal from like this point of the game on, because he's got a lot of things that are really bulky and can take hits. I think I have to lead seed turn 1. I think I just have to lead seed turn 1.
Also, this was when
Yeah, I
Sox
think that's
was
what we all
saying what
talked
he was
about, was that
doing at
he's-
the end.
Yeah.
Kind of cringe.
Sorry.
God, I didn't even level up.
I guess just you spam mirror code here, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh no, why not
Well-
can't escape?
I assume you spam it, but with moves being random, you never know what you're gonna get.
Got another one?
Oof.
That's still
Aw.
crazy. That does so much.
Pound is
Yeah.
good though, because he knew it was going to Hyper Potion.
Yeah.
That did nothing though. Yikes.
I think
Yeah.
he just dies.
No.
Oh, don't get flinched.
No.
Oh, the flinch. The flinch is tough.
And the
Yeah.
extreme speed. I forgot these Blastoids have extreme
Had
speed.
E speed. Yeah.
That is.
Wasn't
that is
the gym
so
reward from this?
bullshit.
Was E speed?
No, E speed was Wallace.
Was it? Okay.
Yep.
Well, I wonder who Flannery beat. Clearly.
Not Shade.
Okay.
Flannery, I think, gave you Crunch.
Maybe.
Yeah,
She did. Yes, she did, because I gave it to my Houndoom.
I was so sad. Nothing but Torkoal can learn Crunch.
I was so stoked that my Houndoom could learn Crunch because it was the TM for Overheat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's super, super nice.
Yeah.
I feel like having Ludicolo here would have been amazing.
I'm surprised he didn't have Ludicolo.
I think he just forgot
I think it's a Water Stone or something.
It is. Yeah, it's Waterstone. I think Ludicolo could have just swept through here, probably.
The thing
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
Tank is that he doesn't really ask a lot. Like when it comes to some of these stuff, but like I do think he knew about it. Maybe he forgot.
I don't know. Maybe he was waiting to see, like, because Ludicolo doesn't learn any moves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at this point, you have Surf, right? Or you-
No.
no, you don't have Surf
No.
yet.
No,
it's
you don't
after.
have Surf, but you do have access to the heart scale
Ooh.
place. You can heart scale.
Yeah.
What about
So you could have had
Fred?
Ludicolo with a better moveset.
Octazooka's around here too, isn't it? I can't remember where it is. I got it the first time and didn't get it again.
Where was Octazooka? I
Leaf,
don't
do you
know.
remember? Because I know you grabbed it.
Yeah. I thought
I did
wasn't
grab it, but I
Norman?
don't remember. I don't remember where exactly.
Yeah, I
Didn't Norman
thought-
give it to you?
No,
I don't remember.
no, because I had it the first time I played through it. So it was just on the ground somewhere. Or someone gave it to you. I just don't remember who. And I didn't get to Norman on my first run.
I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because we're not gonna come back to this. I think.
No, what do you mean? You got to do it all over again, except this time with only one Pokemon.
We're Iron Modding it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It would be kind of funny if Steven was a complete push. Magical Leaf. I can't believe the Slowking had this coverage.
Yeah, crazy coverage.
Fire Blast, Magical Leaf.
Oh my god. Did you do it?
And that was where Tank probably stopped. Oh, he didn't.
I'm gonna Thunderbolt for style. The Wailord.
Thunderbolt for style.
Absolutely.
What you guys are hearing is what we're going to watch at the end of the stream. But I think Tank just stopped at this point. So
Yeah, I
think
mean, I
that
don't
makes
blame him.
sense.
Yeah.
Shout out to his
Oh, he
t-shirt,
did.
by the way.
No, he finished. Wait.
Did he
He
finish?
won.
He finished it.
Did
Let's see.
self-destruct. He did.
Self-destruct.
Yeah.
Nice.
Self-destruct.
Self-destruct.
Go out with a
I
bang,
can't hate the
baby.
self-destruct. It comes in
Gotta
clutch.
respect.
Honestly, that could have been his lead for Tate and Liza. Like,
Yeah. He
Fortress
might have
could
been
have gotten
going
him
with
through.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he never got there.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have to worry about experiencing pain then.
Yeah.
That's an understatement. You should be happy, Tank, that you never made it to there. I'm telling you from experience. Oh my god, it still pisses me off. Also, protect stalling, not that. Cringe.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
annoying. So
Yeah.
annoying.
Protect
I remember this gym
stalling.
being really bulky and annoying because there was like the recover. I think Melodic had. The protects
Cover.
the protect Blastoise had. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh my word. So one sec, Sox, before you continue, just
And dealing with these types of water types this early is like annoying because it's
So
just
difficult, yeah.
it's like just where we don't have things that are strong enough, or like not everything is fully evolved, or like where it needs to be to just be able to like.
Well, I had
one
an
shot.
Ampharos.
I mean,
That's
I had
true.
an answer. I had Leaf Blading Grovyle
Yeah,
and a Sunflora.
I feel like water early on though is one of those types that could be really difficult.
Yeah,
to deal
it
with.
definitely is. Definitely is. Does he get through? He might get through this entirely.
Heracross is a monster.
Heracross was like
Whoa.
one of my S tier picks.
It was high up there
Yeah,
for me as
Heracross
well.
is great.
Oh, going for Ghastly. Egg Bomb. Oh, no.
Oh, he didn't.
I would.
Maybe
I
at this
think I
point it's
would.
because he knew that it was already over, so he's just gonna stay in.
Oh, the miss!
The
Oh!
miss.
It's like 75% accurate.
Yeah, Egg Bomb is awful.
Double. Show me the double miss. Oh,
Oh.
speed tie?
Ooh,
Speed tie.
Nice.
Wow. So that's how
wow,
he won it.
clutch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, he pulled it.
Applause.
He pulled it out.
100%. Nice job.
Going out on a high note. That's what we
Yeah.
like to see.
So that was amazing. Tank, again, we wish that you were, also part 2 is wrong. We wish that you were here, but, you know, you are a legend, and, you know, hopefully we'll see you in the next series 100%.
Yeah, way to finish out strong. Like, Watson
Yeah,
played
for
really
sure, for
well,
sure.
used your
Yeah.
resources well for Flannery, so...
Someone that had a
stuff.
rocky start, and he definitely kind of pulled through towards there.
Yep,
So.
and you didn't get last place. You're welcome.
Time to see the person with the biggest skill issue.
I'm already like seething at it. So, I got lost here. You can kind of just skip. I don't know where I'm at this point. I think I was heading to like Winona's gym. Right?
I gotta be honest, I want to see the rival fight. Here it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
You
right.
picked
My rival
Oh,
fight that
yeah.
was completely different.
Because
For
you're the
no
only one
reason.
who chose Mel. See, men drool, girls rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
True.
think we all pick the same gender next time. I didn't think about it, but
No, but it's only this game.
is
it's-
it only this game?
It's only this game that that like the.
I guess it is because there's only like.
Oh boy.
Like the rivals always have the same Pokemon except
you're
for
right.
this.
That's so
Oh.
funny, though.
What?
See, this is why
Y'all
you
just didn't get the memo, it's cool.
Yeah. I'm here to
That's
see
true.
Kangaskhan just...
Oh, so
blow
interesting that
everything
you
up,
didn't go
though.
for bite there.
It's because Kangaskhan's special is awful.
Like Gil L.
Oh.
And there you go.
Yeah. there you go.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. Don't speak to don't listen to the 6th placer. Don't do that. You fucking cringe.
Lucky you didn't go for Crabhammer and get that crit there.
I love that May started with a Latias.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. I was like,
For
oh man.
And
And
we
then I,
didn't
like,
get a
leaked-
legendary at all with Brendan.
Nope.
Brendan sucks. Clearly.
Honestly, if I make it far enough, I won't even have to worry about flying.
Nice.
Yep.
Plus, I don't need knockdown.
Hear that.
Marowak.
The rest of the spots are kind of lame. It's
Yeah.
just me kind of coming through here.
Like who's the last one? Kabutops. Yeah.
Kabutops,
no,
yeah.
it's not that bad. All right.
So Winona's gym was a cakewalk as well. I
Okay,
don't
we
think
are
it had
going to
much of an
skip.
issue.
Like,
I don't
just
think
a-
it had.
Objectively, you got a really strong team, though, at this point. Like, this
I
is
do
a
have one.
squad. This is a team right here.
I
do
want to
have 18.
see your rival fight at the mall. Like, what did it have? Do you remember?
It was nothing nearly as hard. It was a joke.
Yeah,
'Cause
the level advantage at this point
like-
is just...
I can't remember where at this point. That was it actually.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll just
The
like
only thing,
skip
like,
ahead to see what like she got.
yeah, it's
It is what it is. Yeah.
Alright.
Credilli, a Charizard. Rule 34 is going to come
Typhlosion.
out here. Typhlosion.
Just psychic
Oh.
everything.
Charizard.
Yep.
Seeking,
I think I literally
and
psychic
Ductrio.
everything.
All right, it was.
I regret bringing Metagross to the Elite Four and not bringing Rule 34 as well. So. And then I got lost in the base for a while. You might as well just go a while ahead. I'm pretty sure I asked Saren at this point. It's like, hey, no, I hadn't asked
No,
Saren
that
at this
was for Sutopolis.
because I was being dumb.
Because you were trying to get to Kyogre.
Yeah, and I couldn't remember where Kyogre is.
You apparently
this
did
point, I was
not
like-
get a guide for the gym layout, huh?
I looked and I was like, I'm just going to go in. I kind of wanted to test the waters to see like how much damage I'm going to be doing against Dragon Tops. Was the main reason. So I had Boom, Spooks, Hentai, Rule 34, Kentucky, and Punchy.
No, okay, it's the fact that it's hentai and then Rule 34 right after. I don't think we needed that. Okay.
I
Look,
did.
they're
I needed
staples.
that.
They're staples. Hentai had some nice bulk.
Yeah, Cradley is awesome.
Yeah, its moveset's awful though. So it does not get a grass move at all from it. So, Jervy, this is how you actually do this gym.
Okay, first of all, I don't have the Pokemon with explosion. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't have explosion. I just had a choice banded self-destruct here.
What a strat.
And yeah, I faked out Rayquaza because it's bulkier than Latios, if anyone was wondering. So
Oh,
self-destruct,
See, Jervy, it's that
And-
easy. It's that easy.
That's huge.
and Boom did what he needed to.
All right, guys. I
Boom.
hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I am never gonna talk to these motherfuckers ever again. Hi, Poke Ian. How are you doing?
You sounded so sad.
I-
It's like you're watching a winner over here.
Well, we're not to me yet, so
Yeah, but remember, shared victory. Shared victory.
I
Oh,
fucking
I thi-
hate it here. Like the fact that it's like an Electrode killing two
Choice banded Electrode.
legendaries.
two
Choice
legendaries.
banded. Choice
Two
banded Electrode.
legendaries.
I love the choice band. That's so
I
awesome.
don't think I would have KO'd with that choice band.
I'm
Where'd you find the
You
choice
don't
so
have
band?
fucking dumb,
I
dude.
do not remember. We
So,
talked about it in the
liter- so-
episode, and I have no idea.
Bro,
So the choice band was literally on the ground right as you exit Flannery's town. Like once you jump off the ledges, it's literally just right there as a very
Oh, no
obvious
way.
Pokeball. Yeah.
bro,
Alright.
The choice band that was on Mount Pyre.
like I just
Oh,
I
I didn't
just
get
look
one
at
on
your
that tire.
stream, right, Gil, and I'm like, I've been dicking around for 1 hour, rare candying everyone up, and then fucking dicking around doing 3 fucking fights against Tate and Liza, losing each and every one of them. You know what? This is another walk-off moment, and I'm not going.
I think that's what added to like your like rage though, is because you spent so long like leveling everyone up.
Yeah.
And like I
Yeah.
think because like you're basically spending the first hour of the stream just kind of preparing, and then to just basically have your first battle pretty much be just that brutal of a fight is so like that would be
Yeah.
so maddening.
So I got Punchy out here. Kangaskhan is low-key MVP for this entire team, though. Like, Kangaskhan put in a lot of work.
Multiple fake out Pokemon also really awesome to have.
Yeah. And I just
Yeah.
detected there just in case, you know, maybe they would go back into it. As you can see, Kangaskhan was rocking a lot of HMs.
Yeah.
Outrage. Does Spooks take it? Spooks takes it.
Well, it's not necessarily bad though, because like strength's still pretty good.
Straight base
Yeah, no,
80.
it's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
80 stab.
It's probably the best attack it can do.
Punchy is doing the.
Yeah.
Why
I would
did it
probably say-
heal?
Yeah, no healing there is crazy.
I think it's because it was at 34% HP. I think is literally the reason why.
I
I got so
That's-
lucky.
That is so funny.
I hate it here.
Like, I would have been fine regardless, but...
Yeah.
But
And then I just sit here and I'm like, alright, I gotta destroy the Dragonite.
strength again, and I literally.
And then you can do, yeah, just easy double teams.
I twisted here just in case. Twister did negative damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twister isn't a great move.
Yeah, but I was like, what else am I gonna really do here?
Yeah, I guess it's
Bite.
either that or bite, but it's probably similar damage. At that
I do
point.
use bot
and
later
climb.
on.
And-
I got a crit with Twister.
I'm
That's what
pretty
it was.
sure you said easiest fight of your life, and I had a reaction.
There, we got
Ugh.
lucky with the crit. All right, I'm gonna unmute chat. That was an easy GG.
Very, very
Easy
I want you
GG.
guys to know, that gym So easy.
I know, right?
Self-destruct, KO.
Oh, there
Oh.
we go.
I lost one Pokemon.
Okay, I didn't
So-
have a reaction. Never mind.
And it was the
You
grenade.
might have already been seething.
It was the
Or you were
grenade.
You
just
might
do
have,
it.
yeah, you might have been
Just
away from your
turn-
computer.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have one more grenade.
Like I was
So-
ready to like punch a hole in the screen.
You can pretty much skip pretty much to the like Elite Four because the final gym is a cakewalk.
Yeah. Well, how was
Yeah.
Archie for you? Was Archie?
A
Fine?
cakewalk as well.
All
Yeah.
right, okay.
I didn't have any issues. I saw Kyogre and I immediately ran away. Unlike someone. And yeah, go backward.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right,
Here's
here
where the salt happens.
This is what I'm here for.
This is where I was like, all right, I need to make sure everything's prepared. I've got my team of 6 that I'm working with.
The strong urge to do it.
By the way, for those who want to know, the 8th gym was grass type.
Yeah.
See, I would have smoked that gym.
It was really easy.
It was arguably one of the easiest gyms.
Yeah.
So
Like, I feel like if I could have had one more stream, I would have got fastest time for sure.
Oh, definitely. What's interesting about this too is that because I think at this point I'm muted either on
you are muted.
You are
so
muted.
either
Yeah.
on Phoebe or Glacia. So there would have been a world where if you don't get hacks or you're maybe able to get all the way before me, because like at this point I was just trying to take my time and not mess up. Given,
Yeah, and like
my
you
team
taking
wasn't
your
the
time
greatest.
was good because like there was no margin for error because
Exactly,
Saren
that's
and
why, yeah.
Saren and Gil were just straight up so like literally
yeah.
sniffing you so close.
Knowing what the Elite Four is too, you can see I've got one Pokemon counters for the rest of the Elite Four.
Yeah, you have amazing answers the rest
You
of the way, pretty
restarted.
much.
So.
Oh no! I
Also, chill music for an intense situation.
Alright.
Yeah.
Almost.
Elite.
All right. So here's where the shenanigans happen.
I just made it.
I was like, my idea was lead Kentucky. It comes out Intimidate. It's a free Intimidate. Nothing really bad can happen with it.
And it's
Your
a
worst
mind.
nightmare.
And
Your
then a
worst
mine shows up,
nightmare.
and I'm like, all right, gotta instantly pivot out here. I was like, Punchy, I need you to do work. So the miner, not a problem.
Fake
not a
out
problem.
nice. Strength
Yep.
done.
Yep.
Yep.
Easy
Yep.
mode.
Yeah, easy mode, and then this happens.
Oh boy.
Strength and got paralyzed. Oh,
Yeah,
Paralyzed.
static. At
me.
least
Yep,
you didn't
and
get
I'm like-
yawned.
Well, that's why I'm like, it's probably not the worst case because at least though I'm paralyzed, I can go ahead and
Move
not
away.
be yawned to death.
And like now you know that they're going to use a full restore. Yep.
Yep. So I swap in
Shiny
Steven here.
Metagross.
Yeah, cringe.
I psychic. Ampharos is very bulky.
Yep.
Very very bulky. And that Thunder did over half. So I'm like, oh. So
It's
I pivoted
underrated.
to Snips. It's gonna resist Leaf Blade. Comes out here.
Oh.
Gonna do some nice damage.
Oh.
Another paralyzed. And paralyzed again.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh,
That was
Leaf Blade being contact. is
And
so
here comes
annoying.
Zapdos. Another thing I really did not want to see because Zapdos does a lot of damage to this team.
I got you.
Yeah, that's probably
Uh,
worst case.
Yeah.
Do you not have like a
So-
rock type move? Ooh.
Crab
Yep.
hammer's
Crab
crazy.
hammers,
Yep.
Chat.
That did so
And I was like,
much.
I gotta try to play around it, so I went Kentucky, Intimidate,
And it leaf bladed. Wow.
So, but I'm like, all right, I can stay in here at least, get another, Surf. I was like, I
An
really need to
electric
keep
move.
Kentucky around.
no full
but-
restore. Do they only have one
Yeah.
full restore?
I imagine
No, I
it's
think they have
two.
more, but they sometimes just don't use it.
So
That's
at this
crazy.
point, my team is like really kind of weakened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is bad.
So I go Snips, and
That was good.
I take the Thunder. Screech, defense, not a big issue because it's using electric moves. Leaf Blade, get lucky. Outrage comes out.
That's
Still
crazy,
take
too.
it.
Oh wow.
Snips is like this is a glimmer of hope at this point.
Yeah, there's a path to victory.
And then it get takedown
Oh.
and
Yeah.
it knocks
Another
out Snips. I'm like,
Ampharos.
uh-oh.
I think
At
you
this
live
point-
without the Screech.
Yeah, at this point I'm like, uh-oh, bad things are about to happen. So fake out
Fake out
just to
was
get
nice.
the chip damage.
Missed ball.
Missed ball.
Missed
no.
ball.
Fucking
Oh my
missed
Best move in
god.
the game, miss ball.
Again.
And paralysis.
A fucking
Oh,
off
that,
of it.
that hurts.
Yep. So at this point, I'm like, all right, what do I do? Do I predict like a missed ball? Batman's at full HP.
Ooh.
And Batman does have some bulk. Like,
The thing is that it probably sees a kill.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go random.
Really brutal.
Probably
yeah, I mean, it,
random.
like anything that it does is most likely killing at this point. Because I knew Punchy was going to be like another answer to like come in and fake out, right? So I take a leech. I take that leech life. You know, doesn't do nearly enough.
Oh my
and another static.
god.
And then
Oh,
it has the recover. I'm like,
recover.
oh no.
That's annoying.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta poison it. I gotta get lucky with a poison.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it didn't get it. I'm like,
Get
uh
it.
think
I would
And
go
at
for
this point, my
Steven.
team is.
Steven because missed ball, yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I go Steven. I go Steven.
Doesn't have an electric move.
Doesn't do a lot, so I'm like, all right.
And we just
Meteor Mash. Try to get an attack boost,
We
maybe.
have to get really lucky here.
Oh.
Not very effective and
Oh.
static.
Oh no. It had
So, but I'm
nothing,
like,
though.
all right, and I get paralyzed again. I'm like, but I'm not getting too much damage here, right? So like, I can try to bank off of an attack boost.
Yeah.
At
Halo
least.
full restore, yep.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I'm like, all
or
right, well,
Spadef drop.
yeah, and then it swapped to the Spadef drop. But at this point, it's like, uh-oh, and a
Oh
paralysis.
no.
But it missed, it missed, it missed. That's good.
It did miss. It did miss.
Still.
Got the Spadef drop, which is
Nice
nice.
job.
Double miss.
And then I come back into the chat because I'm like, I beat the first Elite Four member. You know, like, I'm good. I had a loss, but I can manage. And then
The
Lantern. comes out.
lantern.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, because I got nothing at this point. Like, all of my team is weak.
This is
So-
where Sceptile would have been
I'll say it
massive.
now.
Yeah.
Weak
So,
and paralyzed.
yeah. And at this point, I'm like, I gotta sack Flannery. Like,
Yeah, that's the play.
But
'cause
who were you
So
gonna
many Pokemon
put out
paralyzed is really rough.
honestly, I think I would go
honestly think
Punchy
a
here.
sack
to
Flannery-
fake
Um,
out?
I think I
fake
would
out.
too.
Is what I think I do.
That's about the only thing I can.
So that's about all I can really do at this point. I either go Punchy or I go to
I'm gonna
Kentucky.
do it.
But I don't think I go Kentucky because of the electric move. So here comes a Spark, takes
thing
me
also
out,
has
no
Spark.
problem.
Ooh.
Uh,
I can
do I go?
Punchy.
Yeah, I go Punchy. Go
Punchy
Punchy
with
for the
the
fake out.
Hopefully do a lot of
Get it off. Do
Okay.
a fair bit of damage. Yep.
How much is Spark gonna do?
And here comes the Spark. I live and I get paralyzed.
Oh my
Lock at
god.
the Elite Four.
So I'm like, all right, at this
Such
point, I'm
pain.
done. The run's over. Like,
Well, no, you definitely attempted it again, right?
yeah, I do attempt. Well, I actually don't attempt it again because I had to level everything up and I didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
And when I
Okay.
botted there and it did like 2 damage, I'm like, all right,
This is
yeah.
the
Yeah.
Well, you could
one
have
that I was
hoped for a
actually
flinch
low-key
there
worried
for
about.
sure.
That's what I was hoping is flinch hacks. So I'm like,
I'm gonna psychic, but yeah.
you know,
Oh.
Lantern's going to be able to.
Spark's gonna KO and Batman's paralyzed as well. So couldn't really do
Everything.
anything. I just went ahead and
Alright,
like
that's a
press
lot.
fly to end it.
Yeah.
100%
Yeah.
chance
And,
Spark-
There's no plays to be made.
That
Yeah.
that was very unfortunate. The thing is that you did say it like last stream. You could have won.
There was a world where I could have
There
came back.
was.
Yeah.
There was.
And it's not this world. And we're very
No,
happy
don't worry.
for that. We're very happy for that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Gil, don't worry. I'll show you how to properly deal with this
with
fight.
not getting the worst RNG known to mankind.
Yeah, I'll show you how to deal with this fight.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Well, before we do that, we're actually gonna go over to Saren's stream. Hi Saren, you haven't talked a lot, huh?
I to say.
Yeah, so you were slightly behind me when we started. However, I decided to rare candy all of my Pokemon up to 49. 48.
Yeah.
So, with that
So-
being said, let's see how well you did. I don't think we need to see any of this. I think Tate and Liza are the first, like, hurdles,
Yes.
right?
So my plan for Tate and Liza was to do Follow Me Explosion.
I love it.
Yep.
I
And
love that, yeah.
worked out pretty well for me.
Hey, spoilers.
I didn't say what else I did. I just said what my plan was.
Well, you said it worked really well for me. Spoilers. All right, here we go.
You can have your reactions when Jervy's Vod review comes out.
Hey!
Imagine getting hacks. Couldn't be me. Socks, I'm gonna ban you from the internet.
Not from my stream.
Guys,
No, I'm from the internet entirely.
Wow.
I'm gonna get splatted, DDoSed, everything. It's all going...
You're gonna get what happened in Hell's Paradise. Is what's gonna happen.
Oh, that's so dark of you.
This is it.
Hey,
That
are
is
any
so
of you
dark.
watching my
We make the
like me going live on
only two
on Discord,
Pokemon,
or?
which are the Pokemon
Yeah,
I want.
I've got both
Yeah,
up. I've
I'm
got the
here.
stream
I
up.
got both
Yeah,
up.
I was
I
about
got
to say
both.
because it doesn't show me like who's watching or not.
I'm watching.
Fucking
You can
go.
see
I
my
am
creepy
watching
face.
the live.
But are you watching? Oh, no, both. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
B4.
Yeah, I mean that's what he was there for.
Now follow me.
I can't believe this strategy.
I love it though. I
do
so
too.
love it.
Wow.
There was a world where Tamago could have lived.
And
Yeah,
ghosts.
I really wanted
Yeah?
Weezing on my team solely to make it male, and so it could fit my naming theme and name it either Fugo or Purple Haze.
Oh yeah, Purple Haze would have been great.
I'm fucking done.
But alas,
Man,
See,
that shit
it's-
was
it's-
really easy, right, Saren?
Yeah.
that's so awesome.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm so fucking done, dude.
I was prepared for it to not kill, so I was like, okay.
And then this is like at this point, once you clear the first two hurdles, it's like, all right, these
Yeah.
two, you just go for it.
Flygon is still like a threat because it outrages, but it's not as scary as the other two. Because Dragonite is just kind of is not the greatest. So you can kind of play around at least a little bit.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see what happens here.
Oh,
Getting the light screen up was huge too.
Yeah, light screen was what I wanted to do in case the explosion didn't kill.
I think disable was a good play. I think I would
Yeah, but then
disable.
watch what happened after the disable.
Confused, right?
Thunderbolt. Yeah.
Thunderbolt?
Oh, that's gone.
Oh.
That's gone.
Yeah.
Get that cloister
screen,
outta
baby.
here.
The light screen.
Cloister survived. Leaf, this is how you use a cloister, by the way.
That's also how you use light screen, Jeremy.
Yeah, if light screen wasn't up, that would be
Leave,
dead.
let's leave. Leave, we're getting bullied. This-
Hey, thanks for watching, and we
Yep.
will see you guys in the next one.
And now all I had to do is take out the Dragonite, so
Yeah.
switch the fuck out of that.
Yeah, and you got quite literally a powerhouse. So
Yep.
Yeah.
And it hit itself.
Okay.
A fucking
Easy
course.
mode.
A
Easy
fucking
mode for
course.
her.
Because the only thing was like, I was worried about full restoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good
At
call.
that point, it just stalls you though. So like you have that thing kind of walled.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Nicely played.
I envy you guys.
Self-destruct's MVP.
Yeah. I'm gonna make
Well,
sure
it
to
was
draft
me and
something
you-
that can
Like it was
explode.
me and you that were like the only ones that didn't like use it. Then like explosion. Like we didn't
Yeah.
draft it, right?
No, I don't-
I didn't have one.
Oh, here's
Yeah,
the
you
Kyogre
could die.
fight.
don't
Archie
think I-
fight. Archie was pretty easy. He
Alright.
like handed me the win.
Skip then.
Oh yeah, because you had like Houndoom and you like Sunny Day, right? And you just like
Yeah,
flamethrowed the entire
exactly.
time.
Smoked
So
it.
Kyogre is what I want everyone to see here.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Saren for fighting this Kyogre.
And not just immediately running away.
Yeah.
So, for the next legendary, Saren, you run away.
Yes, I realized that. But it's okay, it worked out. Just
The
watch.
Joestar's secret technique.
This is literally after I said that too. I said that on stream.
Oh, a crit.
my-
So
The
it
crit
crit
ice
ice
beam.
beam me.
Crit
I was like,
freeze would have
okay,
been
cool.
hilarious.
As you can, oh my god, you're just so close to running.
So I go here and it calls
And a
Oh,
calm
no.
mind.
Leaf,
Leaf
look
just-
away. Leaf, look away.
I was just saying, Leaf,
Oh,
does this
that's
give
so
you,
that's painful flashbacks.
And then
Look away.
You paralyzed there.
paralysis,
Oh, massive paralysis.
Man, it's like I'm the Kyogre right now.
and I win.
What the fuck?
Way to get out. Way to get, for content.
Yeah, yeah. Surprised you didn't escape rope.
I don't know if I had an escape rope.
Fucking hate it here, dude.
I escaped rope because I'm an optimal player.
Dude, if
With the Shed Ninja.
I'm coming in
Yeah.
next season, I'm fucking winning. I'm saying it already. I cannot. This is so embarrassing. I hate
Imagine
Yeah,
getting sixth
so-
place.
I think the
Imagine
next
Jerby
fight,
getting out of Reflection Cave though.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that is outside of this series. Fuck off. Alright,
We could probably skip Wallace
alright.
because it was pretty easy and just go to the Elite Four.
Alright, you're close to it.
Because at this point, I think I was actually at the Elite Four. I think I just
Yeah.
lost.
I think
While I was
both
preparing,
of you,
I think you were fighting.
Yeah, I think both of you were around the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was probably a Drake at this point,
Make sure to
Probably.
button up.
or I bet you're just finishing up with Glacia.
Hey, what? Did something happen? Here comes the Hacks Man himself.
The scariest Pokemon ever.
Like my screen kind of crashed, everything went black. But
Yeah, so
And-
my stream did crash, but it didn't matter. Basically.
Yeah. I honestly don't remember what the hell I did in this fight, so.
Not get static a bunch. That's what.
Not yet.
Oh, you have Volt Absorb. That's
I do
Yeah.
have Volt
that's
Absorb,
amazing.
so that was
That's-
good for me.
But Leaf Blade.
Yeah.
Oh!
yeah,
whoa!
Volt Blade hurt 'cause it was a crit.
Oh my
Just me
god.
not getting one crit this entire like run.
Crit. Oh man.
Wow, that was close.
And
You
then
should have
switch
drafted
it.
Farfetch, then you could have got all the crits.
I had Leaf Blade. I just have bad RNG.
Not lost a Pokemon, and he
You do have an easy button though.
Okay,
Like,
did not get static there.
he's up to
Slacking is amazing, to be honest.
Yeah,
I gotta be honest.
I was just like, we're going in on slacking.
Oh my god! Is this thing choice banded?
No.
Oh, that would have been
Silk
even
Scarf.
better. Okay, either way, still getting that extra damage.
yeah,
So
Silk
this thing
Scarf is
wants
huge.
to like yawn
But
at
you're
me a
paralyzed,
lot.
right?
Must be nice. What is this garbage?
That's so funny. And never paralyzed ever.
Yeah.
Couldn't be Gil.
Okay, I
Could
gotta
not
say-
be
Never
Gil.
punished.
It just kept yawning and it kept failing. And then this Zapdos was a problem for me though.
Because you've been Screech at this point, right?
I forgot about the
Yeah.
Screech, I think.
Still.
I was like, okay, well, I gotta save my slacking.
Yeah, that's 5
Yeah.
turns of no paralysis.
Man, what is this garbage?
Yeah, and then the
what
full
hacks did you
restore.
use?
PK Hex.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, so I decided to paralyze it.
See,
Yeah,
Gil,
that's a good
all
And
you
idea.
then
had
go
bad
for the
idea.
waterfall
Gil,
flinch.
all you had to do is paralyze the electric types.
Clearly, with my like 0 electric tops that I brought with me.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, and the
Dragonite's
crit.
not an
Yeah.
electric type.
It is in spirit though.
But a full restore.
Full
Another
restore is
full restore.
annoying.
I'm just like trying to flinch this thing like once.
Yeah.
I don't think I
that's
get any
annoying.
flinches off. So I paralyze it again and get the hell out of dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't expect the crab hammer, did you?
I did not.
No, definitely not. What did you get taken out by? Oh,
Oh, you double edged too?
Oh my god!
Rockhead. I have Rockhead.
goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
getting out of there though.
Alright.
So
At this point. Oh wait, are you talking about Drake or are you talking about? No.
I
So
was-
at this point, Socks is like the champion because he's back in the call.
Honestly, Gil, I don't even know what any of those Pokemon.
I was like deep in thought
Oh
there,
my
and then the
God.
paralysis for me. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And
Swallow.
Yeah, with the
I was
no-
like, I don't have many
Nice.
Pokemon at full health now, so I'm like, I'm just gonna
Oh,
do what
yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Swallow
still
is
the
such a
play,
good
though.
pick if you had a way of getting like burned or
Yeah.
paralysis.
At least Houndoom just kills.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will tell you this.
And then this thing was almost a huge problem, actually.
I am about to be at the
Takedown.
I know Jervy had some flashbacks because I dodged a sheer cold from.
on one in the
To
recover.
recover.
Recover is so evil.
Oh,
I
think
kept
I
like
will-
getting
would've
it down
spammed
to 1
crunch.
HP.
So you're getting low rolls.
Yeah.
And then I
MVPs
crashed.
Oh, there we
Nice.
go. There we go.
At least there's only what 3 flamethrowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then the next one was Phoebe, and I actually do fight Phoebe.
That was well played, though. By the way, that was well played to switch around, only lose the Swallow there.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly,
keep
at that
everything
point, I
else.
probably would have sacked Swallow as well. But that
So
was
yeah,
actually
that was the
Yeah.
that was the right
guts.
play.
Swallow would have been nice for Phoebe, because Phoebe was grass.
Yeah.
Which you didn't know.
But
at the time.
yeah, but I had my Houndoom and my Dragonite.
I like it.
Yeah, keeping everything else alive is so worth
Oh my
just sacking
God.
solo.
Yeah, slacking's just a powerhouse.
And it's not like
Removing
And I
that
get
full
the free
restore is actually really
Truon.
nice.
It's got crazy bulk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, slacking having the access to slack
Why
off.
do you know
And then it had
that?
superpower.
I also
And I was
Oh
like,
my
oh
God.
boy.
That's crazy.
But I was faster, because I speed EV'd my
It's
slacking.
okay.
did you get status?
Oh my God.
Um,
oh my God.
yeah, but
oh my God, this
that
lead.
didn't matter too
This
much, to be
lead.
honest.
Oh my God.
Oh, the conversation of
What
me.
happened?
Yeah, I
Like,
was
Yeah.
So
back.
good.
Like we're
So
listening.
good.
Like what is going on?
What is happening?
Yeah.
That's Elite Seed turn 1.
So now my Dragonite just kind of comes in and cleans up for a little bit.
Yeah, with
It
wing
fucking-
attack.
It
Yeah.
used
Yeah.
Leaf Blade against a flying dragon type. What?
I forgot.
It just
to,
must have not
um,
had
God, I
anything.
didn't even level up.
I forgot to hold off on evolving my
I'm so
Dragonite to get Outrage.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, we're here.
That
I was
McGee
gonna
mad
say there-
outrage.
There had to have been a better move than Dragon Rage. You could have taught it,
See
surely.
how far we can fucking
Yeah.
go.
Still, wing attack, just one-shotting everything is still kind of crazy to me.
Dragonite's
because it's wing
attack stat
attack.
is
Yeah,
insanely
his
high.
attack is
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay, you can...
Now it's time-
Oh, and living the
Oh,
mist
I kept
wall.
Nice.
Let's
You were
go.
all in.
I was all in on the Dragonite. I was playing real risky there.
You
Yeah.
kind of had to, though, to try to catch up the socks.
Yeah, it freaking
Wow.
took it out, though.
It probably isn't.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
Kept
Wow.
using Focus
Evie
Punch.
handing me the
So
win there.
But full restore.
Yeah, Houndoom just smokes everything now, too. Or
Yep.
it would have anyway.
And I
Yeah.
have enough.
And a
I had
burn.
enough punches for Glacia and her Ghost type.
Okay.
And the
He was
burn. I'm gonna tail glow again. I'm gonna tail glow
Wow.
again.
And that is where I stopped.
And
I
that's-
definitely would have been interested to see how you fared with everything else. I think there's definitely a path to victory. Very, very well played.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
gotta be honest, like that was an insane showing for second place. Still, 100%.
Yeah, it was well done.
You.
Very well
Thank
done.
you.
I mean, I don't know if you guys can really hear me. I'm so far down on the podium, but you know.
It's okay.
Big
We hear you
credit
from
to
the-
my slacking. Just a huge powerhouse.
Yeah.
Slacking, like I said, in the draft, when we drafted, I was surprised slacking lasted as long as it did in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed
on.
it. There's like nothing else to really.
Alright, goodbye.
Oh fuck! It's your turn.
Let me show you guys how it's done. Okay.
All right.
Alright, break it down, Socks.
I think I will. I think I will.
All right. So you were in the middle of an Archie fight. Did you have any issues?
I was. No, well, so I didn't have any issues. Immediately right out the gate, I knew that Kingdra had Leaf Blade, and I forget what other move it had, but it wasn't a move that was going to be super effective on Shedinja, so I decided to risk Shedinja at this point, because, like I said, I knew this thing had Leaf Blade, and that would have bodied Gorobis, obviously, so I have to switch out, and if Gorobis dies, I lose the run, and I'm forced to start over, because I have nothing that can Waterfall. Surf, etc., yeah. So I had to switch into something. I didn't know what it had, but I was like, you know what, let's just bet on the Shedinja, and hope. And as you know around here, I'm never punished. A lot of like my decisions did take somewhat long later in this video, so I would definitely be able to skip.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
goes to
blame
the-
you.
It goes to the Leaf Blade, paralyzed, so I don't know what it would have had for Shedinja. Maybe it had a move. Leech Life does a bunch, and never punished.
All right.
So,
Leech Life,
so-
the Leech Life buff is huge for you.
Yeah.
It's massive.
I'm going to the next like science smart people meeting and introduce Jervy's law. It's not what will go wrong, is how many times.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. So I don't think Walls was much of an issue for you either.
No, I set up with Alakazam, and I was able to just pretty much take out everything except Executor. But so my strategy for Wallace, I leveled up Noctowl and I leveled up Venomoth. And Venomoth actually came in handy, and then Venomoth, with that Leech Life buff, was able to obliterate Executor. So that's kind of what got me through Wallace. I obviously did a little bit of exploring here. Literally,
Finding the X special.
yeah, literally the first half of this was just like me item hunting, and there was a point during this where I was so mad because I think it was after this, like one point, like as you go through Jervy, you'll see like my screen goes away, and it's because I realized that I made my mute and deafen buttons F1 and F2, and those are the save state buttons as well. So I think I accidentally had like hit shift for some reason. So I reverted to an old save state. So I had to go back and go through the ship. I had to go through the ship all over again and like do all of that. I don't think this was. Yeah, which is just super annoying. Items here were totally worth it. Totally worth it. In terms of TMs, it was Fire Blast and
what? I didn't find Fire Blast.
And yeah, that's where I reverted. As you can see,
Did you do it again?
I reverted back to the beginning. Yeah, I had to.
So you did it twice.
Yeah, I essentially had to go through twice. I realized I saved once I got to Dewford, so I just had to like go through that part again. So I was so annoyed at that. But yeah, items I found Fire Blast and Crab Hammer in the shipwreck. I found a Twisted Spoon in the shipwreck, which was busted.
Especially since you had an Alakazam.
Especially because I had an Alakazam. I went to Pacifilog Town because Ellis told me that that's where you get return. Because I was like, all right, it's a free TM, I'll take it, right? I think it was like Takedown, so it was garbage. But I went to the left where like the little Pacifilog maze is and picked up a couple items because I knew there were some items there. And that's where the leftovers was. And Twisted
Leftovers
Spoon,
is huge.
Yeah, Twisted Spoon plus leftovers was so big for me. I put leftovers on my Executor, and that really put in work when doubled with like Leech Seed and stuff like that. Yeah, like literally so much of this is me just running.
Oh yeah, because you had to run back because you got rid of your you lost your flyer, right?
Because I lost my flyer. I lost my flyer in Victory Road. So I literally went on a cross country run. I literally did like this. I literally did the Steel Ball run race.
I was literally about to make the joke.
Yeah. So, and I finally made it back. I got the big reason I needed to go to the move tutor was because I needed Bite on Manectric in case there was Psychic, because we still didn't have any confirmation about repeating types at this point. So I was like, I have nothing for Psychic. I need to relearn Bite because that's my only answer.
The team that you went in with was Alakazam, Executor, the Breloom, a Manectric, a Gorbis, and a Shedinja. Which, I gotta be honest, if you're looking at any sort of team for the final, you would not look at this.
Absolutely. And
probably not.
My other options were obviously the Venomoth. I didn't want just another grass, or I didn't want another Pokemon that was weak to like a bunch of types. Like Venomoth's super weak. I already had kind of a utility Pokemon in Executor, so I figured I didn't want to bring Venomoth. I was never going to bring Noctowl anyway, and it died. My other options were Volbeat, which is never going to be brought, and then Dugtrio, which I thought about bringing, but at the end of the day, Dugtrio is just so frail. So I was like, it's not going to be able to take any hits on a switch-in if I needed to, and I really didn't want to give anything else up. I didn't want to take anything else off the team. So I had pretty much kind of zeroed in that this was going to be my team from the very beginning. And Gil, this is how you successfully go ahead and beat Sydney.
I regret like bringing Metagross because like in hindsight I was like, My only special wall was Gardevoir, because I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys know this, but Gardevoir and Gallade both have really, really high Spadef.
Yes.
And thinking about it, it's like Gardevoir had Tail Glow, and I literally could have just done the same strategy.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys didn't utilize the TMs in the Mart a little bit more with Tail Glow, like Light Screen, Yawn, or Sleep Powder, or anything like that. Because so I dodged a paralysis here,
Nice.
which was super nice. And from this point on, Alakazam just does its thing at like +3 or whatever it is, plus that Twisted Spoon bonus.
And a crit.
So.
We didn't see it, but like while I was working on leveling the second team up, I absolutely brought Gardevoir. I was like Gardevoir, and I'm going to literally just Calm Mind, or not Calm Mind, but Tail Glow and just Psychic the entire time.
And I don't even think any of these crits even mattered either, because
Dude,
like at this
doubt it.
point,
Yeah.
The fact that you just like ace that shit's so fucking easy. Like,
So on your thing about how we didn't use the TMs, I didn't need them.
yes, I mean honestly, you really didn't. You really didn't. You,
I
you were
didn't. I
prepared.
had Yawn on my slacking
Yeah.
if I ever needed it.
Yawn
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah.
One thing I'm
Obviously-
interested. Oh, go ahead, Sox.
I know. I was just gonna say. I think I'm putting an emphasis on that just because it's like it's basically what I had to do,
So he has
right? Like
I mean,
Yeah.
I had to exhaust all my resources. So
like I was toying around with either Metagross or
I mean, you know
Gardevoir for the final team. The only reason I went
Yeah.
Metagross was because it was a bulky, like steel bulk, right?
Yeah,
So-
like
Yeah.
in theory,
Well,
like
it's a great
Metagross, yeah, it's amazing defensively. So, like, there's no reason not to.
Yeah,
So-
but like the more and more I think about it, it's like, all right, well, rock tops, I've got answers to at the end of the day, plenty of.
For
So I definitely
sure.
should have brought like Gardevoir over it, but you know,
Oh, absolutely,
well,
absolutely.
never doubt Rule 34.
but yeah, let's see how
You never can.
let's see how Sox ended up beating Phoebe.
I would cry if you did. Yeah, so this is actually funny because when I see this Victory Bell lead, right? Because we haven't seen anything repeat, I'm like, oh, this is poison. I can just sweep with Psychic, right? Like, I can just sweep everything with Psychic. So I was like, I don't even need to waste a turn Tail Glowing.
Oh, Socks, you were so naive.
And I was so incredibly naive. I think I took a second to debate it, because like I told you guys before, I definitely took my time kind of hearing what chat had to say. Ellis and Intrepid definitely kind
They
of helped to
helped
be
you
my
out.
voices of reasons. Yeah, helped to be my voices of reasons in these scenarios. And yeah, I was like, look, Psychic's gonna one-shot this thing, surely. So that's what I
Alice in
went
chat
for.
says Sox was so sure it was beautiful.
I don't know why. When I saw that Victory Bell, I didn't think poison. I think maybe it was because you said that types repeat. So
Yeah,
I
he
saw
did
the
at
Victory
that
Bell and
point.
immediately
Yeah.
was like, okay, grass.
Yeah, because after I beat this, that's when I told you guys. Because I was like, okay, this
Yeah.
is mono poison.
And you realize.
Yeah, and then you see the worst thing possible.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
literally.
I was like, oh, that's not what I want to see. That's not at all what I want to see. Grass
Which
dark
means it
type.
probably had something super effective.
Yeah, so
They would have
here.
gone to something like weaker because she had a Venusaur.
Yeah, absolutely. So here I was like, okay, there's really just one play then, predicting feint attack, which is like, you know, Cacturn's main move
Yeah.
of offense. So I was like, all right, it's Poco Loco time.
Luckiest man in
Georgia. Yeah. And this thing I put on a choice band just to potentially deal some extra damage if I need to.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I think our speed is similar, so I just went for a Mock Punch, and this
Nice.
actually killed. So,
Well, yeah.
which is super helpful.
It's weak against fighting due to it being dark type.
Right. This thing though, I was like, I was not sure at all what to do because the same logic went through my head, Saren, where I was like, it sent this thing in for a reason. So one of the things I had next to me was a list of like all the random moves like we've seen kind of repeatedly so far. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's like I'm like obviously like the first thing that popped into my mind is like
Mist Ball.
mist ball.
Yeah.
So like mist ball or like random fire type
Fire
move,
blast.
fire blast, flamethrower.
Did you
So
have
I was
focus
like-
punch written down?
I did have focus punch written down, but I was like, in my mind at this point, I'm like, there's no way it's gonna like click focus punch, right? Like it probably has super effective because everything has had mist ball and because that's secret power. So yeah, it's gonna be me a lot of talking. I think ultimately what I did, I switched into Goribus to just see what it was gonna do because Goribus has crazy physical defense. So like if it went for like body slam or like anything like that, that's just like a physical move, it could eat that, and we could just kind of scout. So
Yeah.
I think that's what I ultimately ended up doing. And I was like, there's no way it's going to click like Leaf Blade or a grass type move here. So I should always be able to live whatever this thing is going to do, whether that, and if it's a fire move, even better, right? Because then obviously we switch into water type Pokemon.
It could have. So we haven't.
At least that was the thought process.
Yeah, not a bad thought process for sure.
Did you like
But let's see.
when it comes to this? Did you feel a little comfortable that like people weren't like that close to you?
Perfect.
So
That is amazing.
honestly, I was so focused on me and like making sure I was doing everything I could. I honestly wasn't focused on where other people were. That's like after I defeated each member, that's kind of where I popped back in just to kind of gauge where people were. But at the end of the day, I was more focused on doing everything I can do to just win. I wasn't focused on like speed and potentially making a mistake.
Yeah,
I
because you
will
were
say,
muted,
because, like-
or deafened at that point. for a while
Yeah,
too,
because I
Well-
did deafen myself.
I will say though, because like it would have been interesting if you thought that you had such a lead, Saren would come in and it would have been a
Yeah.
really close battle between you.
Yeah. For sure. I did like I said, like me kind of popping back in, I was like I kind of had an idea of where they were, and I was like I'd be surprised. And oh yeah, this thing had Solar Beam as its only grass type attack. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. Now I can just pivot around. I can yawn, I can do all kinds of shenanigans here. So
Yawn is a 100% accurate move, right?
no, it's not.
Because
It's not?
it failed against me a bunch of times.
Yeah, I think it's 90. I'm pretty sure it's 90.
No.
Wow, I got
wait,
super lucky.
No, Saren, with you, it's because you were already
Giannis'
paralyzed.
accuracy check is 101, so it shouldn't miss.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so
You're
like
Are
right.
you
when you
sure?
already have a status, like when you yawn and want to go to sleep, the game decides no, I can't put it to sleep because it's already paralyzed. It already has a status. Can't
Then,
add
then
the
why
second
did that
one.
lantern just keep hitting yawn?
Because it's a fucking idiot.
I guess, but yeah, accuracy is 101, so it doesn't miss.
In Gen 3, I thought I could miss.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're playing Gen 8.
Well, it would be Gen 8, like.
Oh,
But
okay.
even in Gen 3, it's still 100% accurate.
Oh, I thought I could miss. I thought I'd miss a yawn somewhere.
Actually, wait.
I missed a yawn once. Not in this VOD, but an earlier VOD.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I miss a yawn or a yawn at some point in here. Okay.
Yeah, accuracy shows
Um,
101.
Yeah. So I think I don't remember what I did for some of this. I don't know if I set up reflect. I know I yawned this thing, obviously. I don't know if I think I did. I probably just stayed in, maybe. I don't remember.
Intrepid. That is.
Oh yeah, that's what we were debating. So we were debating me prematurely switching into Alakazam to then potentially try to go for a tail glow sweep and just hope that they didn't have another Cacturn or Shiftry, and even if they did, then I could just go into Breloom and Mach Punch again. I think that's what we were debating here, and I realized that that would be a bad play because if the fire-type move burned my Alakazam, Synchronize would then burn the Meganium and negate the Yawn, which would be really, really bad for me. So I decided to just keep switching around. We see there's the flamethrower.
Yep.
And then we baited the solar beam again, but it didn't matter because at this point Meganium's asleep. So I think this is where I go for Alakazam. I have Fire Blast on Gorbis, so I probably could have stayed in and be fine. But I'm
Yeah,
I
pretty
don't think
sure
it would have killed, to be honest.
I don't know.
No.
Gorbis's special attack is really high.
Fire Blast because
It might have lived, but I don't think it can have a turn 1 wake up, and it only has Solar Beam anyway.
so that could be.
But I think at this point I just decided to risk and hope that Phoebe didn't have another Cacturn or like a Shift Tree, and I think I went for the Alakazam sweep here, hoping to see like Vile Plumes and
Drink some water.
obviously Venusaur, as now we know it had, or just other Pokemon that I could like sweep through.
Okay, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna go ×2 speed because
No, yeah, go
it's
ahead.
going slow.
No, there's do. Like there's a lot of like talking and like making sure like, okay, is this the right play? Is this the right play?
Yeah, and
So
just so that like we don't
please
really
do.
listen, we're gonna put it a little lower. There we go.
Oh no, yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's honestly perfect. Yeah, so that's what I do. We go for the Tail Glow play, and Meganium's still asleep, so obviously Psychic will get through this thing.
Nice.
And if Cacturn or Shift Tree show back up, it's fine. But at this point,
Tropius.
Tropius, and there were 2 of those things. And then obviously Venusaur. So no more Grass Dark type Pokemon. So we were able to get the kind of the mid-late game Alakazam sweep again.
Yep.
Obviously
And a poison
working out
type,
well.
so that's super effective.
Yep.
Alakazam doing the most for me.
Pogzam.
Right?
Pogzam.
Pogzam.
All right. So, what was your thoughts going into Glacia?
Going into Glacia, I mean, I was just gonna go ahead and lead Alakazam every time. But I was scared because now I knew that types could repeat. And one of the things I didn't want to see was Ghost type. Was a Ghost type again.
Your reaction.
Yeah, so this was also a play that we widely debated for a little while. And I thought I could probably switch into Gorobis and be okay here because it's got good physical defense. So like it could eat a Shadow Ball or other Ghost type move if it had it. I knew Alakazam probably dies to a Shadow Ball if it has it. But then I was also like this Alakazam, Psychic Stab boost plus Twisted Spoon boost. I'm 3 levels above, and I think we looked up Bayonet's base Spadef, and it's like 60.
Not good.
It's not.
It's like 60.
Yeah.
And so I was like, look, if this thing lives, I'm just going to
Die.
I will live with that. I had a backup check in Manectric with Bite, but I was like, I really didn't want to be in a position where I potentially take out a Bayonet and then a Gengar comes out against either Gorobis or some other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because I knew that Alakazam would outspeed naturally. So like that was my fear of worst case scenario. I also figured like I want to save as much HP on Gorobis as I can because I know it's kind of a physical wall and it can eat Shadow Balls.
Oh, apparently I can't go ×2 speed.
So I wanted to save HP on Gorobis as well. So I was like, all right, let's go ahead and risk it here. Yeah, 216 special attack as well. I was like, look, if I don't kill, it wasn't meant to be if I don't kill here.
216 plus like what 10 or 20% for Twisted Spoon
and stab.
Yeah.
So it was like this is gonna do just an ungodly amount of damage. So I was like, all right.
And the thing is that like Ghost doesn't resist.
Right,
Psychic.
it's just neutral.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep,
And a
just
lot of
neutral.
Ghost tops still have that poison like sub-topping as well.
However,
so.
the
That's
issue
the
is
thing.
that you could possibly find a Sableye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was afraid of. Also, but I was like, the percentage is a little bit maybe smaller, and I don't honestly I don't know what. Actually, I guess if Sableye showed up, then I would have made the Gorobis play. But thankfully I didn't have to. Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to because Glacia had 4 Bayonets. So
I mean, honestly, you probably could have Thunderbolted as well with Alakazam to get rid of Sableye if it did show up.
yeah, but Shadow Ball probably just kills Alakazam being
Probably.
physical. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of talking going on.
Yeah,
so.
I'm glad I did ×2 speed here.
Oh no, I if you didn't by now, I would have told you to. And so we were like, all right, let's see what happens. And
All right.
boom.
Nice.
So cool. I was like, all right, Cool.
Hearts racing a little bit.
Honestly, yeah, because like if that thing lived on like 1, I would have cried. And then we see the Gengar, which initially I was like, this is scary. Then I was like, wait, I outspeed this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's a poison
Yeah.
type.
Definitely.
Yeah, so and we one shot. I was like, unless this thing is focus sashed for whatever reason, which I would also cry.
Highly
Like,
doubt.
Yeah, because I don't think this would have been her ace either. Or I don't remember if this is the low. I guess it would have been 63.
Yeah, it would either been 60 or 63, depending on if you went, depending on if you leveled, like, during the fight.
Yeah.
But it just gets one shot.
Yeah, but it just gets one shot. So and I was like, oh, more bayonets. I know this kills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so-
I forgot she's the one that's got 3 bayonets.
4.
Yeah,
Such
and I was like, 4.
Yeah, so
4.
one in my chat was like, oh, Socks. They didn't say what. They just said Glacia has like 4 of the same Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hi, Epic.
So we see the 4 bayonets.
There you see Dusclops.
Dusclops, I could not handle with Alakazam,
Yeah,
obviously. I'm
yeah.
not trying to stay in and psychic this thing, because this 100% lives.
Yeah.
Dusclops, my beloved.
Yeah, so I was happy that she didn't have 4 Dusclopses, because that could have been
That would-
That
Oh.
would have been
trouble.
crazy.
That would have been really difficult for me.
Yeah.
You know
so-
who has a bunch of Dusclopses in the base game? Phoebe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here I was like, all right, now it's time to make the Jolene play to potentially eat a Shadow Ball. But it went for Confuse Ray, and I learned that this thing's moveset was really bizarre. Its best Ghost-type move was Astonish.
Oh,
Oh.
because they
So-
probably would have lived that, honestly.
So I probably would have lived that with Alakazam, so I probably could have stayed in if I had wanted to.
But you didn't know.
Yeah, but I had no idea. So obviously
The
I'm not
question
staying
is
in.
then if you would have killed in one shot.
No, I don't think I would have one-shot, but I definitely think I would have lived and Astonish. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll stay in. I can probably live whatever this thing has. Even if it Thunderbolts me, I think I'm okay. Crit Astonish, I was like, all right, we'll just keep rolling then. And then I saw Superpower, which I don't know if a crit would have killed me. It might have been really close. It could have.
Oh, we can
eventually.
calculate that. 158? No.
It might have been a roll.
Yeah.
Might have been a roll.
But this, even with this, it wouldn't, like, crit wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
You would have gone 16 HP left.
Yeah, so at this point, I was like, okay. I don't think Dusclops has anything for Executor, and I make the Executor play because Astonish is going to do laughable amounts of damage. And I think from this point on, Executor puts in a lot of work for my team with the Yawn Leech Seed leftovers shenanigans. Yeah, which was really, really awesome. It was really, really awesome. Yeah, Astonish does
that did
nothing.
nothing.
And then I just like, all right, let's do the full setup here. And it goes for, like, it doesn't even
Let's
want
do
to
what
attack me.
Jervy tried to do, but actually succeed in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Clearly a case for skill issue.
I was just like, all right, I'll set up a Reflect too in case, like, whatever comes out after this, like, goes for Shadow Ball. But the Reflect ends up not mattering because,
Oh, Lumberry.
yeah, it had Lumberry. I think the Reflect wears off before the Dusclops goes down. But yeah, a little old-fashioned stall off here.
Yeah,
With-
2 tanky Pokemon for sure.
To get the crit there and the Reflect wears off, which is a little annoying. But the lefties plus the Leech Seed
Yeah.
gets
Getting
me
a
back
lot
up.
back.
Very
Gets me back up
easy.
to a good spot. Yep. Last
another
Pokemon.
Bayonet.
There's the last. There's the Bayonet. If she sent this out before
Dusclops.
the Dusclops, I still think I would have switched because all the other Bayonets were level 60. And that being 2 levels higher, I don't know if I would have stayed in to
Yeah,
risk
but like
that.
it wouldn't have something super effective against you, because they would have sent out a Bayonet that would have been super effective against like Trish.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So you could have instantly just go for
Yeah.
you know.
Alakazam, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. That's a good point. I think I forgot about that, like, during this.
The heat of the moment
So,
for sure.
Yeah, the heat
No,
of,
I
like,
feel
that's
that,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think I don't go into Alakazam ever at the end here. I think I either went Poco Loco or I went maybe Manectric here just to like see what it was gonna do. Because obviously I'm not trying to take a Shadow Ball if it has it.
Yeah.
Which now as we like we're talking about that it probably doesn't because she would have sent it in sooner against Alakazam. So I see Thunderbolt, which is good because one of the other Pokemon I was debating sending in was Gorbis, and that would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have KO'd Gorbis.
Yeah, and so now we see a wonderful play, a Choice Band Leech Seed.
Hey, sometimes you gotta make them.
Only on this channel. I was like, look, if it has a fire move, maybe I live, but we'll see what happens.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's not, which means I'm gonna have to drop from the call, everyone.
Ooh.
All good.
All good. Well, if you have any final words before you leave.
Yeah, I do. Again, and I've said it plenty of times for anyone that's watched this, or huge shout out to everybody that did support. The series was a lot of fun. Huge shout out to everybody that participated as well. A lot of behind the scenes stuff we had to kind of work through in the middle of it. It was the first time I think every one of us was trying something different with this. A lot of hiccups. We made it work, though. So at the end of the day, it was just a lot of fun. I said it earlier, like when we were wrapping up the original bit. Easily my favorite thing this year that I've done.
So far.
From a content creator standpoint. So, absolutely. So, but yeah, that's all I got to say. Everybody, have a good night.
I know you're leaving, Gil, just so you don't have to see me winning, and it's okay.
That's absolutely what it is. I was like, man, Jeremy, please don't get to the championship before 9 o'clock before I have to drop. So,
don't want to see this.
I gotta be honest, I forgot your time zone. I thought you still had another hour.
No, unfortunately. So, it'd be 9 o'clock. So, anyways, thanks everyone for hanging out, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for doing the VOD review. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the night. I will see you guys next time.
Night.
Oh, yeah. Peace.
Bye.
So, I wanted to say this before. I don't know why I forgot. I told Saren that, like, we should do this. I think all of us who are still left, let's decide to give an award to another person. Just any sort of award. It could be, like, who's the stupidest motherfucker award? Jervy. There we go. Like, stuff like that. Just think about it. We'll do that at the end while we, like, still discuss about things. Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
If Leaf is still
Sounds
here.
good to me. I think he might be. He might just be kind
I'm
of
still
lurking here. Yeah, I was gonna say he's just lurking. He's just watching it all unfold. He's watching it all unfold.
All right, so let's go back to what Socks has to say, which I know it's getting annoying, but like we gotta
back to the winning ways. This thing went for Thunderbolt again, so I was like, okay, you literally have nothing for me then. Like you don't have a fire type move. It's time to switch in. Has Will-O-Wisp. But I just decided to stay in here because I was like, okay, like surely like you don't have anything that can touch me. I'm just gonna go for Bite anyway. Maybe that kills. I've got the black glasses on my Manectric as well, so also got a chance to flinch here too. So
Mariah Carey.
Bite is the play. It lives and it's got Bone Club, which would have killed me.
By a crit.
If it had crit.
Yep.
And even if I had lived, the burn damage would have killed me. So I would have lost Manectric if that crit because of the random Bone Club. But that's 3 up, 3 down. So
yep.
It was definitely like at this point I was definitely feeling like very like nervous because like there were only 2 trainers left.
Yeah, and this was at the point where I decided, fuck it, I'ma just watch Socks.
Yeah, this is where you started watching me.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let me put up something entertaining while my face is also in it.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And Macargo, little Macargo lead, obviously either rock or fire. And this is another Pokemon that is good for setup fodder on Alakazam, even though I think I debated swapping into Gorbis to try to just like get a ton of damage off, because either way, like Surf is going to do a ton of damage to these whole teams, whether it's fire or rock. But I was like, you know what, like this is setup fodder. If it's fire, Alakazam just completely sweeps. If it's rock, I still think I sweep unless maybe a couple of Pokemon show up that resist But Armaldo is not one of those Pokemon. Very strong Fizz Def, very weak Spadef. So
why did that crunch on that Magcargo do so much?
Yeah,
right?
that's what I
that's what I was wondering too. I was like, that did way too much for my liking.
Yeah.
I guess just because it's special? I don't know. But I guess Magcargo has a way better special attack stat?
Maybe?
I don't know. And the Lunatone is where things got a little fun.
Yeah,
or
that's psychic.
interesting.
Sorry.
Yeah, so...
it lowered its quality for no reason. Why?
Yeah, because this is also one of those Pokemon where, like, I don't know if Thunderbolt kills, even at, like, +3 or whatever I'm at, because Lunatone is super
Psychic.
bulky. Yeah, Lunatone's super bulky. And I was also at the range where, like, certain attacks could kill my Alakazam here, and I was like, okay, if this thing randomly has Shadow Ball, that would be lights out. A Rock Slide could kill me, like
Glass
certain moves,
cannon.
like yeah, obviously. So I was like, okay, like I don't think I should stay in here. I don't think this is a spot to risk the Thunderbolt, because I think it probably lives. I'm trying. I don't remember what Pokemon I go into. I think I just switch into Gorbis here because I was like, okay, like we probably, you know, or no, I go Poco Loco. I went Poco Loco to scout for Rock type move, to see if it had Rock type move, and it did. I think the only thing I figured it wouldn't go for a Psychic move, and then once we do this little chain of pivoting again, just to kind of see what it has. I wanted to scout for Fire type move here, I believe. Plus, this thing could just have a Psychic type move. So I think
most likely it will.
Yeah, which most likely it will, right? Like Psychic or something. So I think I went Executor. It was either Executor or Gorbis. I know those were the Pokemon I used in this fight. And I think predicting Psychic type move, I went Shigechi. Because I figured, I was like, alright, if it goes for Fire type move, I should live that. And the dreaded Mist Ball comes through.
Not again!
Yeah. And we just do what this thing wants to do. I was like, I probably live a Fire type move if it has it. I've got its moveset scouted pretty well now. I've got 2 of its moves. Now I've got 3. So I know it doesn't have a Fire type. Yeah, Mean Look. So I know 3 of its moves now. I know the counter here is Executor. So I'm just doing my thing. Put it to sleep. We Leech Seed. We go for these strats here. I can only hit it with Confusion, and I figured I would just stay in because
you can't leave.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I can't leave. That's right. That's why I stayed in, because I literally could not leave. And that's where we saw Sheer Cold.
Oh.
That is where we saw Sheer Cold.
I like it went through everything else first before it went to Sheer Cold.
It literally misballed me like 4 times before it ever Sheer Colded, and it never Sheer Colded me again either.
That is so odd.
Isn't that weird?
Knowing me, I would have gone 3 Sheer Cold and then they would all hit.
I don't know why, and then it withdrew, which was really weird to me.
What?
And I was like, why would that made no sense to me at all? And I was like, do I switch in?
Conditions like have to be fulfilled for that. I don't remember exactly what they are.
And I was like,
I'm not honestly not surprised. About the flamethrower.
Yeah, I was like,
Aggron can learn that.
Yeah, but I was like, even if it has it, like, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. So I was like, now I'm gonna go for the late game Jolene Swip because the Lunatone is still asleep. Also, Aggron's still asleep. And yeah, and then Jolene late game Gorbis Sweep.
Aggron.
Oh yeah. Surf just takes everything else out. Okay. Yeah, and a Soul Rock. Surf one shot though.
Sir, who asked you to get Tate and Liza's team, and why did you give them yours?
I know, they literally swapped teams.
Like, what the fuck?
They literally swapped types. Literally swapped types.
I'm so mad.
I'm shocked that the Lunatone didn't go for Sheer Cold immediately with my Executor out. I know the AI is weird and it'll just go for like a random move, but like still, I don't know why it landed on Mist Ball so many times.
There must be something with like OKO moves.
Maybe.
Maybe. But even then, like, isn't sheer cold an ice type move? It would have thought it's super effective.
Yeah, like that too,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
and then we have the meme that is Steven.
Okay, Steven, you had no right to be this easy, first of all. No
And this is-
fucking right to be this easy, first of all.
Yeah, it was really funny to see his team.
And we're just going to let it play out.
But you know what? Though? The sad part is that is like how randomized are, right? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
Slowest mon either.
So we are going to watch this
It's
with
got
its
crazy
glory
gold, thank
because
you.
at the end of the day,
I don't know if
think it
Steven
matters
is
all that
gonna
much.
be monotyped.
No. And chat convinced me to lead with Executor, go for Yawn, Leaf Seed Reflect, and then switch into Alakazam. Like, that was the idea here. So, because we knew Steven wasn't monotyped.
Oh my god. Oh my
And
god,
there's the
believe
Ditto.
The fucking
I think-
Ditto.
Oh,
I think we're gonna hear your voice at some point, Jeremy, because you were watching me, and then when you see this Ditto pop up, I think you also
Pokemon is
react.
hilarious.
I did. I'm already
I
laughing.
think I have to Leech Seed turn 1.
Yeah.
I think I just
Turn
have to
one
Leech
here,
Seed turn
obviously,
1.
you gotta Leech Seed, because it's gonna become me.
Perfect.
I
Really
would've
glad that
yawned
didn't
here
miss.
actually
Hilarious.
first.
That's actually hilarious.
Why?
Yeah.
God, I
See, if I would have gone into this fight, I wouldn't have known that Ditto was there. I probably would have had slacking up
That's
front,
fine.
which
Yeah.
is actually
Now
bad,
we
but I
set up
probably would
that,
have
we set
yawned
up the
first.
reflect.
Yeah, okay.
Because like
Sure, or do I
then
just
it would have
switch
gone to
here?
sleep. It would have wasted his move
Because
on
he's probably
transform.
gonna-
He would have gone to sleep and then
He
you
could-
could have put
If
Leech
he
Seed.
yawns again, I'm
Because
gonna
now
set
I've
up
think
No,
we
the
still
reflect.
got
I-
another
Yawns
turn
again, super
before it
quick.
bounced
I
in.
couldn't have
Okay,
Leech Seeded though, because
could've
it's a
switched.
grass type now.
When I do what's safe, though.
So that's why I
That's
Leech
super
Seeded
funny.
turn 1 before it became
And-
an Executor.
Steven with the greatest lead I think I've ever seen.
That's how it works, right? Or is is Ditto still able to be?
Oh,
That would be-
no, didn't we see that with Tank? Wait,
I don't
We
remember.
no,
saw
once
it?
it transforms, it becomes a type of the Pokemon that it became.
oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's another gimmick one.
That would be
So
cool.
we were like, all right, it's time to
We go.
time to
we go
set up
Tail
now.
Tail glow now.
Tail
Please
glow.
Stay asleep. Please stay. Don't yawn me.
And it
Okay,
woke
just-
up immediately.
that's fine.
And I
which
will
is
say
fine.
you almost like
That's fine.
you almost threw for content.
I did almost throw for content.
Tail glow again.
I did. I probably should have
Tail
just
glow again.
psychicked here,
There's no
but I
reason
went for
not
a
to
second
tail
tail
again.
glow.
If it yawns me.
And
No,
then
what
the yawn
went wrong
came.
here
Yeah.
is that instead of
And,
like
like,
using
disabling.
disable, you
Yeah.
killed
Oh, I
it
should've- I
knowing that
should've
you're
disabled.
drowsy.
Because if it,
Yeah.
if it throws something in here crazy.
For sure. That was not a good play.
And now we got
And-
Gardevoir.
No, that was a
And
bad
I fall
play.
asleep on the turn this thing comes out.
This Gardevoir
I
through
know,
for
I got
content.
a
Let's
little
be
too
real.
excited. I got a little
No,
too
this
excited.
Gardevoir made the right
Gardevoir.
play.
Now,
This Gardevoir made the right play. I
think
got
just
incredible
stay,
RNG, is what happened.
ooh, that's
Because the tail
terrifying.
glow,
That's terrifying.
and now my life was flashing before my eyes.
Oh,
However,
For elite, no.
And I was like, so at this point, it's like,
Jervy, that non-disabled-
maybe depending on what its
non-disabled
moveset is, I
could
can
cost
live like a
me.
T-Bolt, flamethrower, or
That
something like that.
non-disabled- 'cause also my
And I was like, I really don't have a
so
switch in
sleep.
here.
This is a
However,
bad decision.
you
I have to just
got
go for Thunderbolt
never-
and hope to wake up.
Never punished. Plus
I'm just going-
6
I
Alakazam.
think I have to just go for it. Yes! Never punished! Never punished! Never punished!
And
Never
we
punished.
wake up turn 2.
Never punished.
And
Never
it is
punished.
a wrap from there. Plus 6
Oh my God.
Alakazam.
Turn 2, wake
Thunderbolt
up
takes
in
out
front of a
Gardevoir.
Tail glow Gardevoir while I'm
and
asleep. Come on, Alakazam.
that's
let's
how
do
the
it.
story
Oh, easy
ended.
mode.
There was a
That
second
is-
Gardevoir,
Goodbye.
which
Yeah.
Steven,
You know what's crazy?
what are you doing with two
Come
Gardevoirs?
on. Come on.
Weirdo.
What else you got for me?
We
Steven?
also missed in
Kaboom,
Victory Road.
Kaboom
Didn't you have to fight a
Tops? I'm gonna
Jirachi
psych
that
you.
Yeah,
like
that almost-
got
yeah.
Alakazam as well?
Goodbye.
Yeah,
You're dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we get the crit.
Yes, that Wally fight actually gave me a large amount of trouble.
Oh my god,
And-
the Apom.
Yeah, the A-bomb comes out.
You guys.
So we can just click buttons here.
Yeah.
You guys.
I was astounded. I was
Lana-
like, what is this?
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes!
The Wailord comes out. The big
little
whale
engine
is the
that could,
ace.
baby. I'm gonna Thunderbolt for style. The Wailord is his ace. Wailord level 70. Alakazam.
And
Alakazam
that
just
is
carried
how he won.
Oh, there it is.
That
There it
is
is.
my draft lock victory. Yeah, we didn't show the Wally fight, but my Alakazam could have died, and that would have
We
been
can
it
go
pretty
to
much
it.
right there. Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's go to it. Go
let's
back
just go to it because it was a tense fight. I do remember that.
Yeah, it was tense for no reason.
I thought it was so funny that Wally had a Gardevoir.
Yeah.
Because he has one in the base game.
Isn't it around here? I don't know.
I think it's.
Fights.
I might be a little earlier, honestly. Just in.
Oh wait.
If I'm still.
Really did.
No, this is the victory road, so it had to be
Part
earlier.
of me really wants to bring
Yeah,
it. Into the
it's earlier.
But
It's
at
got to
the
be.
same
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Yep,
it is.
that's it.
I saw
That's
the
it.
muck and I was like,
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, this fight actually gave me a lot of trouble, and because at this point on my team, I had Noctowl and Venomoth just in case.
Oh yeah, and it can tail.
Because I was like, if I have to lose Pokemon in Victory Road, I want them to be bad Pokemon.
So I
Yeah.
tail load on the Breloom,
Yeah.
and then Lily just psychic everything.
Although right before this battle, Noctowl actually died. So of course we lead Alakazam, and I was like, okay.
I think I can just tail glow on this.
Let's just tail
kind
glow.
of fun.
Yeah, let's just tail glow.
Future Sight.
Goes for a
That's
future
really
sight,
Future
which
Sight's
is
not
not
gonna do
ideal.
much, but it's not gonna do that much though.
It is, because it's neutral. Future Sight hits like
Really?
with, it doesn't hit with Psychic type.
Wow.
I didn't
So
know
it's-
I'm
that.
gonna go for
Yeah.
Psychic here, and the reason why is because if Thunderbolt doesn't kill, I don't want to paralyze Gardevoir and then get synchronized back. Perfect.
Yeah, so that was the
Goes for
thought
double
process
super
there.
strength. This
Thunderbolt
is exactly
might
where we wanna
kill,
be.
but
While
Gardevoir is
we
also
use
pretty
it potions,
bulky on the
we
special
tail
side, and I
Gardevoir.
just didn't want to risk it.
So whatever.
Interesting.
perfect.
Because
Please
Alakazam
don't
getting
crit me, please
crippled
don't
there
crit
would
me,
have been
please
really
don't crit me,
bad.
please
It
don't
might
crit
have
me.
just killed, and maybe I
Psychic
overthought
should
that for
obliterate
no
Golem.
reason.
Psychic
Should
kills here.
obliterate
Yeah.
Golem.
Yeah, Psychic
See, the
kills
only
there
thing
every
about Future
time.
Sight, though, is that like it hits for.
And then this thing came out.
Orochi. Oh
So-
god.
And it's
I
also
was like-
crazy that it's like 10 levels below you.
Yeah, I think that's just because of the experience curve.
What do I
Because
do
it's
to
a.
this?
And so here I was like, okay, I could switch.
I kind of.
And honestly, probably Shigechi is the play.
But
I was like, I'm
Well, if
8
you-
levels above. Surely this time Thunderbolt kills. Like, I'm literally
Yeah.
almost 10 levels higher.
I will say though, like your Manectric had bite, right? Or no?
Yes.
I'm worried about
It.
Joe.
No,
not at
no,
this time, I
not
don't
yet.
think.
Okay, so
No, not
if
yet.
it did
Not
have
yet.
bite, it would have
Just
been
kill,
super
right?
effective because again, steel does not
Yeah.
resist in this
Ellis, do you think I
like
just
Yeah.
stay in the
ROM
Thunderbolt?
hack
Because
due to
otherwise,
like some
I'm
of the
gonna
changes.
switch into Jolene
Exactly.
or
I really wanted to go into
and
Jolene
then
here,
scout for
but I was
a
also
move.
still at the
I'm
point where
afraid
I
of
was
this
going to
thing
go
having-
back.
I'm afraid of this thing living a Thunderbolt
For
and then clicking,
heart
like,
scale
Shadow
stuff,
Ball,
and I was
but
like,
you
I
guys
can't
just go
risk
for it.
Gorbis dying during this fight, because if it
Because
dies,
if
then if I go
Shadow Ball,
back,
100% lose
then
Alakazam.
that basically means I
Alakazam
can't go
is
back for
literally
heart
my
scales
condition
if
here.
Gorbis dies.
It should. I could
Like you
also
can't,
go
yeah,
Shigechi.
like you have to keep on
Shigechi
going.
probably walls
Yeah,
this
because my
thing.
flyer is
Shigechi
gone, and I
probably
can't
walls
just
this thing
fly back
because
to Full Arbor Town. I would have to go manually.
No, but like
I
you
wouldn't
couldn't
be
have
able to do
continued
that.
anyway though.
Right?
No, at this point I could have
But
because
I'm
it's
gonna-
the
I'm
very
gonna
end of
Yeah,
the
he
cave.
was already
This
past
should
like
kill-
where all
this
the
should kill every
HMs were
time.
needed.
Isn't this
And
like,
I
This could
was
kill
shocked
all
that this
still
thing
odds against
lived,
the crit.
oh,
Wow.
and that could have been it right there, ladies and gentlemen.
wow.
That could a crit would have done me in.
Skarmory Thunderbolt super effective.
Yeah, I was like,
Thunderbolt kills
okay.
this thing.
I think I was like Thunderbolt
Please-
probably
oh
just
my
kills the
God,
Skarmory,
dude. Oh my god.
And it
That
did.
was what I was afraid of.
and it did.
Just
So
let
I
it.
risked that.
Holy
You imagine if Sturdy worked the
God.
same
This
way?
thing I
I know, right?
Yeah.
now I have
This
to
thing
switch
I had
out.
to switch out though. Thankfully, I had an
And
amazing
against this
answer
thing,
in
I'm
Venomoth.
going to go
If
ahead
this thing
and
randomly
go-
went
I go
for
Venomoth
a
here.
psychic type move, though, I
I
really
think-
would have been
Ooh, it's got
annoyed.
Crab
But I went for
Hammer.
Crab Hammer.
Please don't crit
And
me.
this is where Leech
I'm
Life being
faster.
80
Leech
base
Life
power
should
is
obliterate
just
this thing.
And also quad
phenomenal.
effective here.
Yeah.
If that
Yep,
double
and
edge
quad
critical hit my
effective,
Alakazam
80
and
base
dies,
power.
I
I also have
literally
an
cried
adamant
so
Venomoth.
hard. I literally
For,
cried so
Nice.
for
hard.
kicks,
Yeah, so-
just for
I mean,
that
you may as
reason.
well.
Shouldn't have
Poison and bug, right?
Exactly,
Skarmory, like,
so
ended up with extreme
Adamant
speed,
Venomoth
but
came
I was just like, there's
through,
no way,
and then the
right?
last Pokemon was the Muck, which Venomoth has
Pokemon
Psychic
this
for.
Yeah.
So
I would say for whoever is here,
Oh
if
my
you have
God,
not
dude,
filled out the
I'm
forum,
sweating.
please do so.
yeah,
Freaking
please
sweating
fill out
over
the
here.
form.
Venomoth, kind of an
Wow,
MVP,
Muck did
though.
not die there.
Kind of an MVP.
Yeah, it's a forum about like what you
Venomoth,
like, what you
great
disliked
Pokemon
about
to
this
have.
series, and
Super Potion,
so
all
we
you
can get
want,
more
Wally.
feedback and all that.
It is game
We would love
over,
to know.
and we can just get out of here. That
Sorry
was,
for the mid advertisement there.
Oh no, you're fine. It's
But
it's
yeah.
good. We want all the
Listen,
feedback.
what's
And yeah, that was
great-
really.
what's a great,
That was
It's
Wally.
funny. I
That
probably struggled with Wally more than like half of the Elite Four.
Like the Elite Four it's not like it's a joke. It's just the things that happen. Like what happened to you was just like it was weirdly easy. Don't worry, like I'm just going to
Yeah,
put you
and
guys
it's-
up here.
Yeah, and for me, really, it came down to just having good RNG in some moments.
Yeah.
And then basically being able to just set up Tailglow with Alakazam really saved me in a lot of spots.
By the way,
as
if you guys
well.
want to put up your chems, do so now. Like both Leaf and oh, never
I'll
mind.
allow that.
Gotta move over here. Actually, I might have to move again. But yeah, yeah, that was crazy. That was insane. I really loved it quite a lot, to be honest. Yeah, so we're gonna put out the awards in a little bit, but yeah, there's a lot of crazy moments, and I was super excited that I was part of this. I was very happy with it. I think everyone was. We are all literally looking forward for a second season already. Like
Yeah.
we cannot wait for it. Like we are all like throbbing at the mouth, like fucking ready for it. Like let's do it. And
Let's go. I'm ready for more.
and a little hinter there, the format might change. A little bit, just ever so slightly.
I'm honestly good if we just stop. I'm good to marinate in my victory and
You don't have to
enjoy.
play.
He's just
And enjoy
scared
being
that
on top.
I'm gonna win this time.
I have. Well, listen. If the format changes, then we could potentially be partnered up. So.
Ooh, I
That's in the
wasn't gonna say
cards.
that. I wasn't gonna say that, but okay.
In
I
the
mean,
cards as well.
we might have multiple winners, is what we are saying. Actually.
Yeah, it might be multiple winners.
So, yeah. Just so you guys know, this isn't the end of just like all 6 of us being together. I am gonna give a slight little bit of a hint that there are already going to be some collabs happening very, very soon, and I hope that you guys are ready for them because I'm excited. I already know what I'm doing, and it's not the only thing that I'm doing either. Yeah, I mean, guys, if you haven't already, everyone's channel is in the description. Subscribe to all of us. Does anyone else want to say anything? You know, of course, like we this is kind of like a podcast section of this.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Any words from either of you? I'll go if no one else wants to go.
No, I mean, just thanks for
Yeah.
having us for these, and I mean, it was super fun doing the whole project. So, I mean, hopefully I'm involved with other things with you guys as well. So, I mean, just the beginning, right? So,
It
Yeah.
is just a start, 100%.
Absolutely.
Ooh, actually, take over. You guys know what that means, 2 of you.
Okay.
All right, we're running things now.
And
I
now that
feel-
Jervy's gone.
Yeah, now that the last place finisher is gone, now we can
Yeah, I
really,
know.
we can really move on. But yeah, just really shout out to everybody. This has been a super fun opportunity to not only play a really fun game and be part of a really fun project, but meeting everyone was an awesome experience. Talking to you guys has been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to the future, not only in terms of the Draftlocke, but other series that might end up happening as a result of the friendships formed during this whole experience. I think that's going to be
friends.
fun.
Woo.
Yeah, absolutely. Power of friendship, baby. Also, subscribe to my second channel at Annie Socks. Shameless plug, because Socks Ward's kind of a dead channel at this point. But yeah, that's everything on my end. I'm looking forward to what's to come. It's going to be a good summer in terms of content, I feel like, for everybody. So, and I'm looking forward to seeing kind of everyone grow. I feel like this is going to be a really cool kind of launching point for, I think, all of us in terms of growth. Leaf's over 300 now. Saren, you're on your way to 300.
I will say though, Socks.
Yeah.
Give me the link of your like other channel, and
I
let me
think I will.
advertise that one. Yeah,
I
Any
think
Socks.
I will.
Because he is more working on that channel than Socks Ward. And I think it's
Absolutely.
worth for you guys to subscribe. If you guys are anime fans, if you guys are not, I mean, subscribe anyway. You don't have to watch the content. Subscribing is fine.
That's true. You can just subscribe anyway.
Swimming is
You can
fun
just-
and the new cool thing to do.
Yeah, it is the.
Mhm.
All right, I will send it to you in our little chat.
Yep. So, I mean, as the winner, you know, a little advertising goes a long way.
Oh yeah, a little.
So- And there's like 8 people watching, so you know, like of course, good draft luck, everyone. You all did so great. Thank you, Dark. But yeah, I'm back. I don't know what I missed. Hopefully, I didn't miss much.
No, you're good. You're good.
Just
But-
a lot of just me being sappy is what you missed, really.
Of course,
That's about
always. I think it is
Always.
time for awards. I'm gonna give the first award straight up. I already had this in mind. My award goes to the craziest moment that I experienced after it happened was like the fact that all the dragons from Tate and Liza were targeting Shininja. So the crazy award goes to Socks.
My
The Dodge and
amazing
Weave
shit.
award. There you go.
Yeah, the dodge and weave.
Yeah.
That's a moment where like we learned about the Gen 3 AI with that 1 HP. Like, just very, very, very lucky, because if not for them repeatedly targeting my Shininja, other things would have died, the Executor would have died, and probably other team members.
And
So my
that's
team...
the crazy thing is that you didn't even notice when it happened.
No, I had no clue. I had no idea. So, like, that's the falling ass backwards into a win award, I guess. But we take those. We certainly take those.
All right, who wants to
We
go
certainly
next?
take those.
I got one actually.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I would like to give the Perseverance Award to Tank.
Let's go,
Because
Tank!
he
That's
just
what I was
struggled
gonna
so
say.
much with Brawly, and then he finally beat him and his Gengar, and he really deserves that.
And also, I've been
did.
shit talking that man so much, and the fact that I am last place.
True.
So, another L on my
Why
side.
you only
of
talk shit when you
course.
can back it up, Jervy?
Exactly.
a
Because
good point.
because like there has to be a villain you can root against. And
Yeah.
and
I'm the
I got
villain you root for.
I got
You're
the
the
worst
villain
end of the
you root
stick at the end of the day.
True.
All right, who is next?
Who
Okay,
wants- who-
okay, guys. Do you
Me
want
and
me to
Derby
choose?
did it,
Jesus
so-
Christ! Like, they don't want to give out awards. They just want to keep it for themselves. I see how it is.
Wow.
No, not at all. Okay.
I see how it is.
All right, let's
No.
go. Let's go with Leaf.
No, I'm gonna give Leaf an award. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I don't know if it's something along the lines of either just I'm gonna give him the efficient award because second run through, first of all, he made it further than everyone else did on the first run, with the exception of myself. So he's efficient in that regard. And that second run, using the 3 hours, getting through Tate and Liza is incredibly impressive. No matter how you slice it. The fact that he was able to use Pokemon like Farfetch, Pelipper, Stantler to put in work also. So if we were going off of a win on time, I think Leaf would have been in a perfect position for that. So I'm going to give him the efficiency award because, man, he's efficient.
So I looked at my time, and it was 4:13,
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
that's like bananas.
and that's
for-
at like that was at what, like 150 speed up, right? So
that's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah. Times
Yeah.
2.
does it look like you were at like 11 something?
Yeah,
That where you were?
I was at like 12. I took
Okay,
a
you
lot
were
of
at 12.
unnecessary
Yeah, I'm
detours,
kind of
but-
glad we
So-
didn't look into time because
Yeah.
me neither.
that could have robbed you the win so easily.
Yeah.
Well, I think like the way that I saw it was like if you can beat it in one run, like you won regardless of time. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
think so.
Yeah.
But then like after that, it was like everyone else had the opportunity. So like from my perspective, it was just like get as far as you can and like put myself in the best position possible. Like, you know, you were talking about it in year one that like you weren't really paying attention to what anyone else was doing till like later on. Like
Yeah.
that was me the whole time. I was like, you know what? Like I'm by myself. I'm streaming by myself today. Like
Yeah.
let's just focus on me and like I'll put myself in the best position possible.
And honestly, I think that kind of helped you.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Well, like
definitely think it did.
I was struggling with that second stream the entire episode.
Yeah, that was just
So
brutal.
I was like the entire second stream, like I was half looking at my like other monitor, being like, "Holy shit, how I fix this while I'm recording?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I felt a little distracted on that one, but I mean, it is what it is, right?
But also the fact that like you were alone, you didn't have anyone in call. I think it helped you focus up so much as well.
Definitely.
I mean, I didn't really talk that much in the calls though either. So
No,
I don't
well,
know.
okay, you were still like, okay, so the next thing I'm going to do against Skinkor is going to be
Yeah, but that's just me like commentating myself, right?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't
Yeah.
even like it was no different. I actually did the exact same thing. You just hear me louder.
Leaf, we're waiting for your award. Who are you gonna give
Yeah.
an award to?
Sure. Well, I'll give one to Gil just for making this project happen.
So best host
'cause-
award.
Yeah, best host award.
I wish I was the best host for doing these. No.
You are.
Best-
You've been
best
a
host-
very
Best host Vod award.
yeah, very gracious.
Yeah.
Host. Very gracious host.
But no, I mean, like, I'm super
actually-
grateful for it because, like, I wouldn't have met Jervy, I wouldn't have met Cernape, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have met Tank, so, you know, very thankful for that. So,
For
yeah.
sure.
Wow, Saren
Yeah.
Saren didn't get an award. Let's make up an award, okay? And let's not make it misogynistic, guys.
Okay, I think she's the best
Yeah,
draft.
guys, this is really misogynistic right
I
now.
mean, no award to the women. No. So,
I think you get draft award. You get the best
I
draft.
think so.
in my
You
opinion.
did have the best draft, to be honest, when it comes to
Awesome.
the Pokemon. So,
I'll take that.
So, I think we're gonna go in for some final words, and then we're going to end off the stream. I'll go last, by the way. So, actually, no, the winner should go last. Okay, fuck. Then I have to go first because I'm 6th place. Yeah, no, I still had fun. Even though I was so frustrated, I was ready to walk away. I was ready to get out of the call. I was not having it. I still stayed because at the end of the day, like being bitter and, you know, pouting the entire night is not worth it. And after I still had a great conversation after the stream was over. And I'm excited to win the next one. Yes, I am going to have the villainous cocky attitude again because season 1 doesn't matter, right? Who's gonna remember season 1? The season 1.
That was the
Everyone-
practice round.
Everyone
I don't know about
remembers
that. I don't know
their
about that.
first.
Okay, like no, we're not doing that.
I think
So-
I was gonna let you forget it.
Oh
Yeah.
no! I'm gonna make merch and I'm gonna send one to you. I'm gonna send a draft.
Hey, I
launch
need more
shirt to you.
t-shirts. I gotta be honest, but yeah, no, I still had fun, and I am excited for the next season. Hopefully, late 2023, but that is not confirmed. All right, so that means Leaf.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already said it in the award part for me, but you know, this is a super fun project. Got to meet some new people. Got to keep working with people that I already knew that were already great. So yeah, I mean, thanks for having me, and yeah, we'll definitely be around. Hopefully, with other things as well as these. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Saren.
Super grateful that I was able to be part of this project and meet everyone. I hope that we can keep collabing in the future. And yeah.
And that is it for tonight. I don't think we have
Yeah.
anyone else. All right, this is the last time I could do the bit. I'm sorry. All right, here you go.
It
ahead.
is. You gotta milk that for all it's worth. Really, all my closing remarks. I kind of said a little bit of that when you were gone, Jervy. But it was really impressive to me. For one, that we made this entire thing work with everyone's schedules and everyone's, you know, everyone's different stuff going on. So I thought that was impressive from all of us in general. But it was really cool for me to see how you guys went about strategizing and to see like different people's Pokemon knowledge on display, because, you know, everyone thinks a little bit differently. So truly, I was impressed with everyone here. I thought you guys really did a great job from start to finish. Even if some moments were tough, whether it be RNG based or just difficult battles, I thought you guys were awesome, and I'm grateful to be able to come here on the VODs. Jervy, you've been an awesome host. Gil's been an awesome host for putting this thing together. And I'm excited to defend my crown,
Not
baby.
happening.
Oh, also
Let's
one more
get
quick
it.
shout out. The front office that me and Zox had.
What?
True, we gotta
Because-
we gotta
Yeah,
shout
we're gonna go
out.
quick shout out to the front office there.
Yeah, our general manager behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Alice?
Gotta give him Ellis.
Yeah.
We gotta give him,
Oh, yeah.
gotta give him a little shout out for
Buddy, I know we
for-
just met, but me too next time, okay? Me too. me next.
not have-
Love,
Me
please,
next.
share
Not,
the
not
love.
those two. Me next, okay? Me
couldn't
next.
have done it without you,
Um,
buddy. I dedicate this win partially to you.
So yeah, with that being said, that it will conclude the stream. Again, subscribe to everyone. They're all in the description below. And get ready for some awesome collabs with all of us. I hope I can have a
Hell
collab
yeah.
with each and every one of them. I don't know if that is going to be possible. I hope it is, but that, we'll see. And regardless, I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, and have a great night.
Bye.